Well, hello everyone. I'm Bryce, and these are my friends.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey guys.
And we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition at Hombrew campaign. And I am your Dungeon Master. For our question of the session,
Oh, I forgot about this.
describe one of your real life natural 20 moments. So a moment in your life where you most definitely rolled a natural 20.
Ooh, I've got one.
What's yours?
So, I used to have a pool table, and there was cue ball. Everything was touching the rail. Cue ball, other person's ball, my ball, and I'm really bad at pool. Queued it up, hit it again. So bad at pool, it hopped up on the rail. Rode the rail all the way down, skipped over their ball, hit my ball, and got it in.
That's cool.
And I won. I was like, I'm never playing pool again.
Amazing.
I would say mine is also
Pool related?
sports related. My first 7-10 split.
Ooh.
And picking that up and bowling.
That is a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
When you can just nip that outside edge of the 10. And
I've never done that.
yeah, I've done it
There you
once that I can remember.
Do you got one, Tim?
Dieter. Is that, am I saying it right?
Yater.
Yater.
Yep.
Mr. Yater. Welcome.
So everyone can now see the chat as well. So if you'd like to speak directly to any of our cast, you are welcome to do that. They are able to see it. So again,
Only nice things.
one time that in real life that you rolled a natural 20 and did amazing things. So once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, and my fun fact for the day is Claude secretly really enjoys having Gazmac around.
Stop.
He
No.
He was inspired by all of Gazmac's go-gettedness, and it helped to
man.
make Claude's decision to start his own transport company.
Oh.
You inspired that.
That's right. I can't kick this guy off of their ship, but I can kick him off of mine.
Inspired.
So yes, Claude
Wow.
secretly likes
Oh.
having Gazmac around.
Very secretly.
It's not something he will admit to anytime soon.
Fair enough.
That's probably wise.
Fair enough. Ooh.
That's sweet.
Man, that I don't. That gets me. You like me?
You like me.
A figment of Bryce's imagination likes me. Yes!
Winning.
With that, we will go ahead and start on your end tonight.
All right. My name is Tim. I am playing Gazmac Trusty Gob, a monkey goblin sorcerer and entrepreneur. Apparently, he's done some good in this world, right? Caused a friend to like strike out on his own, kind of thing. So, so I wanted to give the origin to how Gazmac became a used horse salesman.
Yes. Been waiting for
So,
this.
as we know, goblins are generally very afraid of horses. We also know that on Hearn. Are you writing this down, Bryce?
No.
Oh, I'm just curious.
You're writing this
He's
down.
like, he's going to use this against me later. On Hearn, they're also generally discriminated against and very much like enslaved and like so. Gazmac at one point. So one of the ways that they like to have some fun at the expense of goblins over on Hearn is they will put a bunch of goblins into like an arena and then they'll just put a small pony in the middle and all the goblins just freak out. And they're just running around just like crazy scared and everything because there's a horse. But it's just this, it's just a little horse. It's pinned up there. He's just like, he's eating a bit of grass, everything. Gazmac was caught, put in one of those, and he's just like, meh. And so he like, in the local area, he was seen as this special goblin, the goblin without fear. And so he became like this carnival sideshow kind of thing of like the fearless goblin, when it's really is just like, it's a horse. It's, yeah, it just wasn't a big deal for him. So he,
Of course.
right. So eventually he like started so he becomes this carnival sideshow. He makes it into this act of like, he's trying to sell the horse to the passerby and like make money and stuff. And it became like an act. And then it became his real job. He got out and there you go. So
We're
that's
going
how it
to
happened.
bigger and better creatures.
That's right.
Unicorns.
Yeah.
Pointier ones.
I have a feeling we're going to run into some pointier ones.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's not good.
Aw.
Unicorns are only level 3.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Are they like the teeth fairies?
No, they're nothing like the tooth fairies.
Just coming.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and have horrifying dreams, go ahead and look up Pathfinder Tooth Fairy.
That's something we all learned tonight.
Something to show your kids.
Yeah. Miss Rachel?
Hello, I'm Rachel. I play Anasha Evanvale. She's a half-elven monk. And tonight, she's hoping that we'll avoid meeting any more spiders and become new temple insiders. Yeah. No, it was terrible. I came up with it like right before this.
Last week was definitely better.
Yeah.
It was.
But that's okay.
Her fun
Not
fact.
every week can be, fantastic.
Oh yeah, I mean I can't top everything every week. One of her fun facts is that she hates the sound of her own footsteps. So like if she's walking through the woods with a group of people and they're all crunching on leaves, it just irked her, and so she tried not to make that sound. And that's how she originally started being stealthy, like walking in the big hall, hearing the echo. She just doesn't like it. Makes her feel conspicuous. So
I hate when my shoes squeak.
this is a real pet peeve
Like
of
brand
mine.
new shoes, like when you're walking.
Yes.
Or like it's a little wet outside and then you get onto the tile and
Or
Yeah.
because you're super fat and you broke them in. And...
I was gonna. So my thing was like if you had like an air pocket in there and you've had your shoes for so long that you
just
blew
started.
out one of the air pockets, so now it
Oh,
squeezes. It's like, gotta get new ones immediately.
Yeah.
Like work boots. I had that happen one time.
That's unfortunate.
Well, hello, I'm Caleb. I play Ko Dashik, who's a lizard folk champion. Fun fact about Ko is that what you may not know or may know about lizard folk is they don't generally carry pets. The reason for that is they're, more savage, they'll tend to just eat, what's around. And so, they didn't really have pets. Well, Ko decided to see what the fuss was about and keep a goat for a week as his pet. And he named the goat Slithers. And it lasted a week, and then they ended up eating it, but... he thought it was a little ridiculous, but he had a fun time trying that out. But yeah, that's a little backstory on lizard folk and Ko.
I can't wait till Slithers comes back from the
Slithers.
Baramuda.
Bus.
I'm Josh and I'm dying.
Fun fact about myself.
That's right. I'm Josh. I play Cypher Underfoot, a halfling rogue. I'll get back there, I promise. I heard you mentioned, but yeah, Cypher hates goats. Just, it's not even backstory. I think I mentioned a couple weeks ago that his theme song was Hunger Strike. One of my personal favorite artists is Tom Waits. And if Cypher had another song, it would be either Whistling Past the Graveyard or Walking Spanish. So feel free to go out and check those out. They're a lot of fun. They're really cool songs. They have a lot of character in them. And kind of the theme of either one of those would work for Cypher, as well as the Hunger Strike song.
Alright.
There you go.
I'm seriously considering adding to the Discord like a Cypher playlist.
I would listen to that.
Yeah.
I would definitely check
Cypher
that out.
meats.
So, last time...
And vegetable cooking tips.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
we entered the Temple of Forgiveness. And it has not been very forgiving.
No.
Really.
Nope.
Ko gazed into the pool and ended up seeing one of the times that he feels like he needs forgiveness. And that was whenever he left home in a not so good fashion. Very similarly to Nasha, who
It's just a typical Estonia background.
apparently in session 0 when she talked about how she left home and we played through how she left home, Ko wasn't paying attention at all.
Or forgot.
It subconsciously
Or
buried
forgot.
itself down
Forgot.
there.
But it's still, still factual to what happened. So.
But yes. So with that, he's at a disadvantage. He is shaken for as long as he's inside the temple. But they ended up fighting a few spiders and made it through there. Then fought some glow.
I feel like that severely undercuts what we did last episode.
Pretty much.
Hey,
A few spiders.
I think
Gaznak
I did the
burnt
most
everything.
damage anybody's done so far.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's a new personal
A new
Through a
PR.
nat 20.
Gaznak burned up some
Some
Spiderlings.
Some crispy
That's right.
spiders.
I also had some bad luck. Had a door fall on me.
Oh yeah.
You did have a dwarf fall.
And
Yeah.
I sliced my own toe.
Yeah.
And then you damaged yourself healing yourself. So.
Oh yeah. That was so
Can't
great.
forget about that.
That's right.
I cut a vein or
New dice, new
something.
use.
I intentionally burned a Nasha.
That's true.
Right.
And I still have them stuck on me. So go figure.
Then you fought some glowing goblins that apparently have been stuck in here for a bit, and you had just finished getting some of the glowing fungus that's on the walls, and
And
Yeah,
Cypher
didn't you
checked out
say
Yeah.
his
that
room,
was a
didn't he?
thing?
and Cypher walked into this
Oh, he
room.
did.
I believe Cypher,
I
you're
knew.
He has not made that.
I
I thought that was a joke. I was
Okay.
like,
I had
clever
You're right.
you,
gone
Tim,
We have
into
clever
the room.
we
you.
had talked about jumping.
That's right.
No,
I had not.
I'm pretty sure you were.
Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Remember that nat
No.
20?
Remember? Yeah.
All I
There
can
was a jump
see
over the
is that
writhing
there
Rufus.
is roiling water in
Ah.
that area. In fact, do you have your blue pen?
Oh yeah.
I do have a blue pen. Pens.
Oh, biggity boy.
Vis-a-vis.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Wiggly wiggly water. Someone's just making some ramen noodles in there. It's
Did you have the gummy worms?
I said hungry. Not
Fair.
not desiring insulin. Diabetes.
There it is.
So yes, in the middle of the room there is a roiling water just bouncing all over the place. You are unable to see what is causing the water distress, and there's a small platform in the middle and 3 levers on the far end.
Oh, right.
Wrong
That's
lever, Kronk!
Not that lever.
But did we
I haven't
already-
watched that in forever. I need to.
so great.
We didn't loot any of the goblins.
You did.
they?
We did.
We
We got
did.
everything.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, I ended up
Which
getting just
was
gold equivalent to their equipment.
Oh, that's right.
That's true. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is correct.
I wasn't
And
sure if we
and
got
we
the
already
gold
divided
in
it.
the
So,
secret room or if we...
Yep.
Okay.
yep, and we already divided all of
And
the
you have your...
healing potions and all
Oh,
that
I'm not
jazz,
wearing
right?
it though.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
It's
imagine
creepy.
why.
She sure wouldn't put that on. I want to put it on. 'cause
It
It,
might-
sounds cool.
It might be cursed.
Right?
So,
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you told us what it did, but she doesn't know.
She doesn't know yet. Yeah. So what would you like to do?
Let's join. Yeah?
I will. Crap.
You already checked for traps, so...
Did I? But did I
did.
roll well? I can't remember.
As far as you were, there are no traps. Is what I
Okay.
remember saying. I say that a lot. So.
Yeah, that is.
I feel like if there's going to be any
Awesome.
trap, it's going to be something wrong with the levers.
I want to throw something. Oh, can I come in with you?
Wow. Nasha, did you have something in your throat?
I've been practicing my American accent.
Where?
I don't know,
Hearn or
if we're jumping
Estonia?
across, I want to make sure nothing's gonna be like.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's right. Because it's probably a good idea.
'Cause-
I will go into the room and get out of the way. And remember, if you take a running start, and then you can probably spring over.
All
I
of it.
remember that was suggested. but-
If I may,
no, please.
I will walk up. I will take the giant spider leg out of my pack,
Yes.
and I will cast Mage Hand
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
and float
Nice.
it over the water.
Okay.
why don't you
Fishy, fishy.
tell you what? Let's
Let's see if they like meat.
Can we all
let me back out and get in the corner there.
right here?
Well, not in the corner, but just like
Okay.
no, sorry, right next to where yeah, right there. Thank you. There's levers over there. Your mage hand pulls levers.
It does. It's a little outside my range. I'd have to be right here at the edge
Ooh.
in order to flip the
25
levers.
feet,
Oh,
right?
you're right.
30.
30. Yeah.
So let's test the waters first.
Mm.
And
Oh,
then
you're gonna dunk a spider leg
Well,
in the
just like-
in the water.
do a
Or-
little, little here fishy.
You may as
fishy.
well throw it, dunk it in the water because.
You have plenty.
We'll see if they jump first, and then we'll go in.
All right, you do you, buddy.
So basically, like float the mate. So again,
Okay.
float the mage hand, have it pick up the bug leg, the giant spider leg, and then float it over the water and just kind of hover it over there and do a little wiggling, kind of thing.
You dip it at all.
All right.
Well, you gotta let because I'm choosing specifically the spider leg because it's fresh, and so it's probably still like got some ichor in it,
What a
right?
gourd.
And like letting that seep down and seeing if they'll go for that.
Okay. As you dangle over the water, nothing appears to happen. Once a drop or two of blood hits the water, it immediately, almost like all of the roiling is there for a second, the blood disappears and then it disperses back out.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Piranhas or something?
Yeah.
Mm,
Something like
We can't see it, but that's a safe assumption.
Yeah.
okay, so I'll turn the leg sideways
Okay.
and slowly dip it down and slowly bring it back up.
You don't bring much back up with it.
There we go. Okay.
So, suggestion with your mage hand, can you press on each of the parts of the raft or whatever, basically to make sure
That's a great question.
and see if it's trapped?
You can
Basically,
push with about 5 pounds of force.
right.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So we got these 2 squares here, so I'm still in range.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should be
You're
just
in range.
just in
Just in
range from there.
So we'll do that. We'll
Alright.
kind of pat the ground a little bit in
So
concentric circles.
you hear, and as far as you can tell, it's solid.
Okay.
Ooh, is the platform anchored?
You can't quite tell from here, from your angle.
But did it move when the fish and the roiling
No.
moved? Didn't move at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Does it look to be made of stone?
It does.
Okay, there we go. I doubt stone's gonna float, but I mean, there's magic, so who knows?
That's true. That's true.
When you want something to change in Dungeons and Dragons, it's magic.
Imagination.
How does that bridge stand for so long? Magic.
That's right.
That's right.
Or it's warded.
So
Okay.
I assume we're trying to get across. Yeah.
I mean, I can still use my hand to lift the levers.
Okay.
We just need to get closer. I'm just a little scared to get closer.
I can go in first.
I mean, if you think that's wise.
I think you should jump
I'm just going in.
because you're super agile.
And really lucky recently.
No, he's not.
It would be acrobatics.
Tell you
right?
what.
Yeah.
Let's
He has-
tell you what.
I'm just gonna go.
Just an idea to throw
I'm
out.
not
I know
sure
there was
I
this
rolled one
gate, and it was at least a square long. So maybe.
No, it is. There
We'd be
you go.
able to bridge
it's
one of
10 feet.
these.
It's 10 feet across. Let's grab the door that fell, and we'll make a bridge to the middle.
It wasn't a door though, right? It was
It was
just
like a
stacked
gate,
stuff,
so-
right? Or was it a door?
It was a gate.
It was
yeah,
pieced together almost like a drawbridge.
Piece-
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like
Cool.
it was like a 10-foot plank. So we may as
The
well.
floor is
well, it was
lava.
like-
Comes
Yeah.
in handy.
I will.
It was spiky as well.
On one side, yeah.
I will go ahead and
How
grab
heavy
that.
is it?
You guys haven't tried to lift it yet, so.
Okay.
I'll try.
Okay. It is, so at that end, it is pretty well almost anchored
Bummer.
to where it's on a
Oh,
hinge.
hinge.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
that
break
opens
the
and
hinge?
push
What about that?
close.
No, what about that table right there?
What was
It's
that
on the
again?
Is that cot?
It's a bed, like a cot.
Okay.
There you go. It's still 10
Tear off
feet.
the legs and
You can
turn
try,
it upside
yeah.
down.
All right.
All right, so you pick up a bed that's meant to hold a goblin, and I guess that was the
That's
hobgoblin's bed, the larger one.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it
that is a
fills up
larger
2
bed.
spots.
So, and you do, we'll say you stretch across that first link.
Okay.
So if you want
Cool.
to use the brown marker and place it where you would like it to be.
It's really loud.
Kind of which one you want
So
to
we
draw
feel
that?
alright going up and putting it over.
Well, see, here's
I'm not doing
what
that.
here's what I'm
If
doing.
you guys want to do it,
So
Who's doing it?
for the basically for Ko, because he is the most ungainly of us and
And strong.
arguably one of the stronger of us, have him put the bed across, walk across, then put the bed over to the other side, and then walk across,
That's
Yep.
true.
and then the 3 of us
The only concern
hopefully
is then
should be able to jump 5 feet.
if he's too heavy for it. He is the heaviest.
Well, I could
out of
always
all
just
of us, right?
hand. You guys can. Oh,
He is the heaviest, but then again, he's the only one who will be walking
That's
on
true.
it
We could lift it.
twice.
I guess the question is, why do we need to even go over there if I can use Mage Hand from here to flip the levers?
I mean, we can try
That's a
that.
valid point. We don't. Well, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen when we pull the lever.
I mean,
well,
we
I
can
mean,
pull the
tell you
levers
what,
and this side goes down,
this-
or we can pull the
it's
levers.
it's a plan. We don't know what those do. If we still need a way across, if those open a
Yeah.
door or something,
More safe then.
we have a plan to get across. If we
so we have an option.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that this room is basically set up of like we could flip these levers, and it's like this side tips down in the water, puts us in. This island might tip us in, or this side
like that.
tips in. Like we don't.
You know what's gonna happen?
It's
Let's find out.
It might be better for us to be spread out.
Pull the middle one.
So are we gonna go beside you so you can reach? How far do you have to be in right
No,
here?
I can if I'm right here, then I can reach.
Okay.
What if we create a line of people so that if like something happens, we
We
can
can each-
grab and like
We-
have
we
someone.
have
We,
rope.
we do have rope,
Yeah.
so why don't the three of us stay in this room?
And we just
Gazmac goes in. We've got a
harness you
rope
up.
tied to him, and then Ko and Anasha, or Ko can hold on to it.
Wow, this doesn't feel like a canary moment at all.
Just need one more dead goblin for this room, don't we, guys?
Hey, somebody said that it was the length of their great and mighty power. So
Yeah. I get it. I know. I do all the dirty work.
Who got stepped on by a door?
I just wanted to see it.
Who took no damage at all in that last fight?
Nasha, maybe? I took damage.
Oh, did you?
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
I didn't think you took any
Oh.
damage that fight.
I didn't take any damage.
Oh.
Good job, Ryan.
That's the mark of a true
Sometimes
DM.
the most direct route
of a
is not
true
always the
DM.
best.
One who
That's
doesn't take
true.
any
I
damage.
got-
Claude was uninvolved.
Actually, you were around the
Darn.
monsters. You took the most damage of anybody.
I hope that's true because that's the route we're going. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got caught in the spider.
Sometimes the most
Blast.
direct
Oh,
route
yeah. Oh, that's
is not
right.
always
Yeah.
the best.
says Dieter. All right. Oh, are you feeling okay about that? We don't want to force you into things. We could tie Cypher up, and I could hold Cypher, and he could hold you, or something. So we have like wait.
Cypher's becoming impatient.
Cypher's about to leap across.
Oh, I can
I
hold
mean,
your hand.
there's
Gazmac.
nothing wrong with doing like if you want to do that. Again, I'm the one who said I think that we should spread out because if
I'm cool with that.
If
Like I said, if you want to tie a rope to yourself, and then we can like the most spread out, the least person risked would be all of us in this room that we know is safe.
Mhm.
And then again, it's if something dips, we can yank you back out real quick. I'm following your suggestion to its logical conclusion.
How long is this?
here. All right. Well,
Because
So
I
we can always anchor
have
you to that
'cause
as
I think,
well.
I think most of us have rope,
to this
right?
torch.
All right.
that's
Oh, is it on a
standing-
metal pole?
It's just a pole holding a torch. A wooden pole.
That's secure. Just tell me.
It'll be fine, she says.
I don't know. I imagine it
jump
like
it.
iron into
don't
it.
tie. Yeah,
Jump,
don't tie me to the super heavy door.
I was going to tell you to Ko. He's
I could also-
he's strong.
Yeah.
I could also throw you over like good old days.
There you go.
Do you want me to just jump?
Ah.
Should I just jump?
What's your acrobatics score?
It's only 8.
Mine's
I mean,
better.
we're the same.
So
right?
if anybody goes
True.
across, it's probably me.
Good point.
All right.
So
That's right. We just said I was faster, and that was the
Well,
only reason.
yeah, all right.
Have advantage. You want to try it?
So it's the tiny people, buddy.
My
you throw mage hand, or I take a flying.
my
ball.
instincts of self-preservation say that I should stay away because I have very poor reflex save.
How
Do
are these
you?
levers positioned?
All right.
Well,
So-
7.
Tell you what,
If
because I have trap finding.
you're looking at it,
Uh-huh.
it goes this way.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's a this
actually,
type
you
of
could
thing.
stand.
I kind of,
Okay.
I
It's not like a light
basically,
switch or
I can see your
No.
indecision, your
Yeah.
hesitancy. I elbow past you, and starting from back up. There you go, right there. I take a running start, and then
I really wish
jump,
we could have tied
hop,
you up before
jump
this.
all the way across.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Alrighty.
I could be here with a rope to hold on to you. Something.
Come on, one.
How about a 25?
There you make it across.
Right. Oh, here you go.
Go for
There
it.
you go.
All right.
And
And
then the slab as you land to do your next hop feels extremely solid.
solid. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Nice.
That's good to know.
It did not wobble in the least.
If Bryce says this is just a safe room, we're gonna be like, oh, whatever.
There's nothing here.
Do I
You can't
see?
trust
See,
that.
so there are 3 levers.
Mhm.
Are there any? Is there anything written on
Roll
them,
perception.
around them, or anything like that? Okie dokie. 10.
Nothing noticeable.
Awesome.
They all look the same, Cypher.
All right.
They seem to be labeled 1, 2, and 3. Just
Oh, that's
Are they
helpful.
really?
No.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
that's mean.
but for us, that's how they're going to be referenced. 1 being the closest. Yeah, 2, 3.
You mean you don't want north, middle,
Yeah, no.
and eastmost, port, starboard? I don't know.
You notice there's no compass on the map.
Ooh, crap! I should have grabbed it on the way over. You still have your lance, do you not? Or what was
I have
it?
a pike.
Pike.
Yeah.
All right. Well, never mind. Because I was gonna
I mean, he
flip
can-
levers. All right.
he can throw
I will reach out in front of me and throw the middle lever.
Throw the middle lever. Make a strength check.
Nuts. Oh, well, at least it's not negative.
Can I come into right here while he's doing this? Just into
That
the
is
room?
cocked,
Go ahead, Rogan.
which
I
is
don't
too
want him
bad
to
because
be
that's an
locked in
18.
here alone if
Yeah,
something happens.
I'm going into.
It's a 10.
Okay, you are not quite strong enough to flip it. It's rusted in that
Gotcha.
direction.
Can you use mage hands to help?
No. Do you still have prestidigitation?
Mage Hand is a further distance than Prestidigitation.
I'm
Like
glad I'm
it,
the only one.
Prestidigitation is only 10-foot radius.
Oh, got it.
Sorry,
Bummer.
to be
All
clear.
right then.
But they
Do the
do
other
this.
two look rusted at all?
They're all rusted, yeah.
Balls.
There's been water in this room for a very
For a long time. Makes sense.
So mechanisms are rusted.
No, that's not going to work.
I'm gonna go run and jump.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
I feel like she wouldn't wait. I'm like, don't do it. Okay, 21.
Okay, you make it over. Would you
Well, I
like
guess
to
I'd
roll
probably be over
perception?
here. Sure. 20, not natural.
Okay. You see on the middle one what appears to be a whirlpool. On the one closest to you appears to be just still water. And then the far one doesn't have any water symbols on it. So one has no water symbols on it at
Oh,
all.
goodness. I'm just gonna put my hand, if you were working on pulling it, and be like, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna show them to Cypher.
Oh, and I look at that one, and you said the other one is still?
You said, was
It-
it
that
still
It appears to just be the
Still
water,
whirlpool
regular
and
water
then,
symbol.
okay.
Maybe this one drains it.
Maybe. Maybe it flushes the whole room out. Still water, whirlpool,
Nothing.
and nothing. Great. Hey guys!
We need a boat!
Whirlpool, still
No,
water, and nothing.
I
like the idea of
basically go,
nothing.
"Hey, Co, go get in your bed." No, get over here, Co, because these are heavy. And
All right, I'm gonna grab the bed and place it over the first one.
I was gonna see, do we want to try to tie a rope to? But then he'll drag all of us in
Yeah, I was gonna say if I fall in.
because
I
we
was
don't
like,
have anybody who has strength. So
There's nothing on the ceiling at all, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Bryce is already rolling.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
make
boy.
it look cooler, or like big enough to hold you.
Make it look bigger because that's what matters.
It's 2 squares long,
No,
so
you're
it
right.
should like
It should bridge
like,
the
go
gap.
over here.
It's got a nice little headboard.
It's your own fault for drawing it 10 feet.
No, I'm happy the way this is going.
Oh jeez.
That's not as comforting either.
So, question: do I have to roll to cross that?
No.
Okay.
But we were going to roll a percentage dice to see if it holds your weight.
Oh. Okay. Let me think about this very carefully.
You were already gonna do it. Go for it.
No, I'm.
Okay.
There is a slight slump in it near the middle
I wouldn't walk
because
Right.
the hobgoblin
I mean,
is a little well-rounded.
I was the one that carried it over, so I
He
would.
was a
And how
general
much
case.
does it weigh? I can tell, right?
I mean, it seems like it was pieced together.
Oh great. Oh no, really?
Yeah, it's
I like
not
the
nearly as
door
solid as
better.
the door is. They spent
Alright.
more time on the door than they did building a wooden frame bed.
I will cast
Um,
Prestidigitation on the bottom of the bed to try and lift it up.
5 pound
And kind of
plus.
like when he lays it down, so I'll like just try and give it a little extra
Support.
Counter-
So you're over here then.
Hey, tell you what. Instead of you crossing it, why not Gazmak cross it? Because it's goblin
I
bed.
would feel
You're a
better
goblin
about that.
person. You're very light. If you cross it and then come across, then you can cast Prestidigitation on and clean up the actual.
Fair enough.
I like that idea better.
Because that's like legit what that spell's for.
All right. Do I need to roll
No, you're able
percentage?
to cross.
I will. Okay.
So I'll move across.
Are you going to pick up the bed to try to get to the other side?
Oh goodness. I mean,
I can
Or
tell.
you've
It's like
only,
reach out,
you've
you can
only
jump.
got 5
Gazmack,
feet
I can,
to
like-
jump
5 feet
and
not
2
bad.
people ready to catch you.
That's
And I
true.
can grab the
We can,
end
like-
on my
We
side
can
and sort
like
of
move and be
push
like,
it over to you.
My whole +2 in acrobatics.
All right.
Oof.
oh,
Can
do
I?
you want me to throw you a rope?
I was gonna
If I
offer
save
to
you-
I'll
do
take
8
a
other,
rope.
but the 8 other rules. In
I mean,
the
how much do
chapters.
you weigh?
You're probably really.
I'm about 60 pounds.
Okay,
Something.
I'm
So
gonna
I'm not heavy.
I'm gonna give you
Oh,
a
yeah.
rope. It's
No,
attached.
you come across and just toss me. Just throw me.
But-
It's 5 feet.
But our whole concern was me crossing. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
feel comfortable crossing.
That's fair.
And
But-
the check for having
Decisions.
the check for having the
That's right.
I think it would be a good idea because you literally
mean-
could not pull me down. So I'm gonna tether myself sort of to you.
the check for
Right?
a 5-foot jump is pretty minimal.
It'll be okay.
All right.
I mean, if you want,
I
to
say
end of a rope,
as he
I mean,
rolls
that's-
a 1.
I mean, that's minimal.
All right.
I have you tethered.
All right. I'll
Oh,
take
you do?
Myself.
Okay.
I'll
Yes,
take
I
the
do.
rope.
Okay,
just-
tethered to you. Okay.
To
He's
you.
tethered to me.
So you're gonna drag him
And-
out and back in.
Just
What?
like a
acrobatics.
bobber.
It's a long rope though.
I was gonna say how much rope did you give him to hang himself?
How much
with?
rope do I have
I
actually?
mean, 50
Probably
feet.
50 feet? So,
So just
5,
Oh yeah,
10,
you got plenty
15,
of feet.
20.
Oh yeah,
just give him enough slack to jump over.
yeah. Just
And he'll
keep
put it
keep.
aside.
Yeah, I was
You,
gonna
like,
say,
feed
don't,
it,
don't
right?
keep it taut.
Yeah,
And
It's
then
like-
pauses in the air.
Into the water.
Drops down.
That's
Oh my
what was
gosh.
gonna happen. That's why it's
All right.
specifically
All
asked.
right.
no, that-
Here we go. Here we go.
You got it.
Okay, we're fine. That's a 17.
Yeah, you jump over, no problem.
We're all wobbly
course.
legs.
All right, so you use prestidigitation to clean up the rust, and it does seem to be a little easier to function now on all 3.
Cool.
Okay.
Forgive my asking. I've never done temples before. But why do we have to pull these? Do we
The
have to
last,
pull these?
because where else are we gonna go?
Yeah.
We can try to
Any
climb
other
up the
place.
side with all the spider place, but I mean
Good
that
point,
is an
it's pretty
option.
steep.
We haven't found an artifact.
That's good.
There's got to be more to this place. So somehow or other, these levels are gonna show us more, like the next place to go or where there might be because apparently there's an artifact here. So we gotta find that. So that's what we need to do. That's what's going on.
Alright.
All right. So we got.
Everybody,
Also-
hold on to something.
Looking into the water, you still do not see any creatures of any sort. Just so you're aware.
Oh, this close?
Even that close, you see no creatures.
That's so weird. I just don't want to touch
So we got nothing, whirlpool, and still water.
Just the regular water symbol.
And they're
still
all
water.
regular.
all the levers are in the up position, or is
They're
one
all
down?
to the right.
Oh, so
So
it's
you pull it
so
like
it's-
this.
Oh,
A sideways pull.
I thought it was
Not toward. Not. It's not on the wall. It's on the floor. It'd be.
Oh, it's like okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Tracking.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like we're changing directions on a train tracks.
Well,
I
mean, we could
personally
always
think that
test
nothing sounds safe to me, but
That's what they want you to think.
Have you done a lot of temples in your time?
No.
Yeah, the nothing has nothing because it transports us to another dimension, which is what happened the last time I was in a temple. So
actually, yeah, Cypher, I feel like you're the most.
Oh, good
That's completely
point.
true.
I feel
Yeah.
like you're the most knowledgeable out of any of us in temple.
You've actually done this sort of thing.
no,
Kinda.
I disabled some traps and got chased into another world by dogs.
Okay, besides the
I would
dogs,
like
that's
to
what we're
avoid
doing
that.
here.
I'll cast detect magic on the 3 different levers. To see
There's
if,
no magic involved.
no magic.
All right, well here we go. Hang on to something, and so Cypher pulls the middle one.
Another one.
The whirlpool? Oh dear.
The water drains.
Okay, praise
Nailed
the
it.
maker.
All right, so I look down in. Is
Yeah, is
there
that-
anything of note?
You do see something shiny down there.
Oh boy! So I
Do
start
you want to
tying.
get
No,
harnessed?
he's
No,
already,
no, no, no.
already
I got
tied. just boot.
Now, hold
just,
on.
Just do like a little repelling
Get
mission.
boot Gazmack
you can
over.
make
I
pick it
cast
up.
Mage Hand to
Wait,
go and try and pick
How
that silver
deep
thing.
is the pool?
I was gonna ask that too. How deep?
It's not that deep. It's about 20 feet total.
which means Mage Hand isn't. Mage
Yes,
Hand
it
will
does.
work. Oh,
He
I
is
was thinking
20 feet.
prestidigitation. Thank you.
30 feet. So
Nice. So
Nice.
do it to it.
Mage Hand
do
to-
it to it.
All right, you do a thievery check.
Interesting. I'm good with that.
Bum, bum, bum.
that would be a 9.
Okay, and then is it spellcraft?
This could be Indiana
Arcana.
Spellcraft? Is it just Arcana?
Yeah,
And then someone
Yeah,
else
do an
can
Arcana
steal
check
it.
on top of it.
You got this.
that's a 10.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay, you fumble for a while, and then eventually you are able to get the ring. But
I do that. I do that thing of like, yeah, exactly. Where
Yeah.
it's like the pencil's right here, and you're like,
It's like the claw
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
You're over here doing the little like
Play more corners.
things.
Yes, yes.
You keep putting your thieves tokens in. I'm like, oh no!
All right, and
You should have thrown one of your coins.
It's a wishy ball.
as you pull up, you may anyone that has Arcana trained may roll to
Nice.
see what it is.
I will do that. Let's see if I can beat a 10. It's cocked.
Using that.
That's a. What'd you get?
17.
21.
All right, both of you know that it's a ventriloquist's ring.
Oh.
It'll give a +1 to deception. And
I just
it does something else too, but I'm waiting on it to load.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna be able to make your teammates talk and say whatever you want.
Just give you a bunch of cool stuff.
Like Bruce Almighty.
So once per day, you're able to twist this ring around your finger, and it allows you to throw your voice
Oh,
as if using the ventriloquism spell.
Sounds like right up your alley.
mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
All right.
You want the
So
shiny.
you get +1 to deception checks, and then you can do that once per day. I will add it to your sheet.
Ooh.
Great.
If it's
Thank you.
20 feet deep, I will basically pace back and forth on the side and try to see on the opposite, like obviously the wall that Ko is on. Yeah, that side. And either end, are there any doorways or any way, what looks like a way out?
And sorry, Nasha.
That's
Right
okay.
here, it does seem like it might have something like a smooth surface that could open, but you don't see any way to open it on that wall.
All right.
Shall we pull?
So I will actually walk over and pull the nothing lever.
And it opens up, and now you have a walkway from the central platform that leads to a stairwell that comes up here.
Nice.
Ooh. Good work, everyone. Good work.
All
You did
right.
not
I feel so
die.
useful.
I just want to pull that last lever then. What does it do? You think it refills the pool? I'm not gonna
Probably.
do it.
Yep.
100% yes. And they were ghost piranhas.
Ghost
And they move
They all
on whenever
die.
the water ceases to
Disappears?
exist.
Yeah, they
Interesting.
just yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yep. So
Do they come
They're,
back?
they're
if
gonna
the
come
water
back
comes
like over here and just.
that I did not prepare for.
It's haunted water. Oh no.
So that's what Ko saw.
That's
He saw ghost piranhas.
Wow, look how frozen we are.
Oh yeah, we are frozen.
Surprise!
Who's from? Oh.
That's a nice face.
Rachel's
She's bowing up.
she's got a warhead.
Yeah.
What?
Nice
work,
So
Cycle.
yeah, so let's
We
hop back across and make our way up the stairwell. What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
Sounds good to
Before
me.
we do that, does anybody need to heal or prep in case we get just ambushed?
I mean, I'm a little injured, but
I think
I
we all
might
are
save
a
my
little bit.
potion.
Come back. Come back.
Well, I guess I will hop over onto the platform
And he said the stairs sort
It's
of
like
go
right
down
here,
there,
right?
right? Yeah.
with an 18 acrobatics check to hop over.
Not a problem.
And then I will make my way up the stairwell, checking for traps the whole way.
Nice.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
We can do whatever we want right now. They can't see us on stream.
18, checking for traps on the way up
There are no traps on the way up.
that I'm aware of.
that you're aware of.
Now you're like,
I
"You
could be a
didn't say
DM
the
too.
thing." All right, so I assume we're following.
So yeah, so put me up to the entrance right there, but not in the room.
Okay.
And I will.
Watching all that. I mean,
And they're back.
And we're back.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to follow me, you
Do you
can.
care?
I was gonna say
Yeah,
someone
I'm
needs to,
going.
someone needs
Okay,
to
I
make a
don't know what
check.
you guys feel, but I
Someone
feel
needs to
like
make an
Paul
acrobatics
Higgins
check
here.
to get on the platform there. I think.
Oh,
Yes.
each of us. All of us.
I'm not worried about any of you. Are you gonna?
So there's a 20-foot drop, right?
Yeah. Are you gonna cross using the bed frame, or are you gonna jump?
I have -2 step to status checks, so
Oh,
Ooh.
true.
Yeah, you do.
and I don't have any.
That's it. Yeah,
well, I have
you
plus
have
one.
you have a -1 to acrobatics right now.
Oh, -1. Yeah, you're right. Gazmac, do you want to try that prestidigitation to hold up the bed again and I try walking across that?
I'm not sure how that's how that spell works.
It's
Or not
certainly not.
Or
Or
really
mage
not,
hands?
yeah.
You'd be
Mage
better
hand
off
maybe?
trying to use a 5-pound mage.
Mage
hand.
hand, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe.
Prestidigitation basically lets you clean stuff.
Clean-
Clean the bed, you know?
You can use
Make
it
the
to
bed.
make food taste a little better, as if you use salt and pepper or basic herbs.
Okay, I see.
And some stuff like that. But yeah, it doesn't fix things.
Lift an unintended object of light bulk or less 1 foot off the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely not.
Okay.
You're
You
not
were-
light
I
bulk.
know. I know.
You're rather
Beyond
you're rather
you.
bulky. You like the definition of bulky.
You're
Yeah.
large bulk.
I don't know whether it's better to roll or just take my chances on the bed. I will roll to jump over.
Okay.
Make things interesting. That is a 4.
Where are you jumping? Are you jumping like across where the bed is?
Yes.
You're just like, I'm not even
Okay.
trusting the bed. It's gonna be
Better
great.
hope there's some good pillows on that bed.
The bed does hold you, but that's mainly because you just fell flat on it and your weight is completely dispersed
Just
across.
just kind of
So
shimmy
you're
your
gonna have
way
an army crawl
across.
across.
Okay.
That actually was probably best
That was-
case
It
yeah.
scenario.
really
Yeah.
was because it had his full body.
He rolls too high, over jumps.
Yeah.
Lands on the
That's
other
so
side.
All right.
Critical success. Oh no.
With that roll, I somehow manage. Okay.
All right, so up the stairs you guys go.
All right, I reach the top of the stairs. What do I see?
A pristine library,
Ooh.
and you hear something rolling around inside.
Oh boy.
Like we'd all be like, bum, 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 bum.
Hmm.
Just-
All right, then I am going to sneak my way 3 squares in, and I'm going to hide behind that thing right there.
right there,
The
there.
bookcase.
Yep.
Okay. Welcome. And
Oh,
overrolls the clockwork librarian.
That's what I thought was going to show up. You said rolling. I was like, oh no.
How can I help you today?
I'm like hiding, and I'm just going to look up. Do you have any books on crafting?
Why, yes, we do. If you'd like to touch them, you must pass a riddle.
Guys?
I'm sure we're
All right. Yeah, we're coming in. When we heard the
What are
welcome,
you talking about? I run the other way.
Yeah, but you can only go so far.
Just like bump into Co behind me.
And this is pristine. Like where everything was a little dingy, this is very well kept and in order.
Someone has had some time on their hands. Is he in my space, or is he just next?
He's
to
right
me?
next to you.
Okay.
Like right next to you.
like in your face.
0 personal bubble.
4 patrons.
Sure. That's what we are. Patrons.
Oh, what is your name?
It probably doesn't have a name.
Yeah, what's his name, Bryce?
He doesn't have a name.
What's your purpose?
What's in its pockets?
I keep the library of forgiveness.
Oh, no.
Looks very nice in here. You do a good job.
Thank you.
You mentioned something about a riddle.
Yes, if anyone would like to look at the books, you must pass a riddle.
Is there a penalty for answering incorrectly?
No, you just can't touch my books.
Fair. What's your riddle?
Each of you must pass for anyone to touch my books.
Individual riddles.
Different riddles per?
Yes, but you may work on them together.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
So we get
So there'll be 4 riddles for the price of touching my books.
That sounds
Okay.
great.
So basically, we get to like however many we get correct, then we can choose this person,
So
this
many
person, this
people,
person
yeah.
can look at the books, or do we have to choose who's?
Sorry. This is great. I'm so proud of myself.
Or
Gasmack sounds.
it's a question of do we have to choose who's getting the riddle, each riddle before we hear the riddles, or can we just say like
I mean, if
we
we're
get
working
3
on
out
them
of 4
together,
right, and then the 3 of us
we'll be-
we
All
choose.
4 must be passed.
We have to pass all 4 riddles.
Got it. That helps.
It is at random. I have 100 riddles.
Ooh, okay.
We've done a lot of work between this session and the
I got a
previous.
website. Connected to the World Wide Web.
Web. Oh, you have a lot of those in the main room now. Let
There
me
were
tell
some
you.
spiders here. I took care of them
Oh, nice.
I would wonder if
in his library. At
Yeah,
least.
I was
you
gonna
guys,
say,
if
missed a
you
few.
guys stood in the stairs,
Yeah.
that would be 1 patron,
Indeed.
1 riddle to answer,
But you'd
I
already
mean-
have yourself to figure it out too. So it's,
That's true. Do we just want to?
and then you guys can shout what kind of books you want looked at. I don't know. That's kind of cheating, so it's not fair.
You can try to cheat if you like.
That would probably be bad.
It sure would.
Yeah, I figured.
How tall
Let's-
is he?
He's taller than all of you.
He's
Okay.
medium, but he's still medium sized.
Yes,
Okay.
still medium sized, taller than all
Co.
of you.
Alright.
He rolls around on a ball, almost like using magnets to do so.
Are you talking? Is that like I'm thinking of
Like
the,
BB-8?
the ball guys from Skyrim?
The Dwemer, the
Yeah.
spheres.
Yeah, similar to a BB-8, where
Mhm.
the torso is connected to the ball and the ball is rolling around. Roll perception.
22.
21.
15.
11.
Okay, so the two of you notice that there's a prominent item here that looks like it comes out as a spike
Ah,
that could be used during battle, and then he also has a saw blade that you notice on each arm.
I don't want to fight this guy.
binding books. I suppose that's what that.
But
Never
right
mind.
now, all of them are put away. Nothing seems
Oh,
to be threatening at all. From what you can tell, he's a neutral party. As long as you abide by his rules in his library, you
Cool.
won't have any problems.
All
I
right.
mean,
well, let's
Let's
get
go ahead
a
and
riddle
try.
in.
It's smart though. I mean, if you don't want to read, can you read? You can read.
I can read, yes.
Okay.
I'm
I mean-
very good reader.
It's like I'm dyslexic.
A little bit. It's a little hard.
I just noticed you avoid the books. If you didn't want to,
That's a little.
Can
It's
you
a little
read?
offensive.
That's very personal.
He's got eyes.
I'm a lizard folk, so I don't really take offense to things.
If you'd like to
This
step
is
out
why
and come
we're
back, you may.
friends.
Oh. Anyways,
anyway, we can
let's
do it, right?
let's answer some questions.
Alright. Give us your favorite out of the whole 100.
Oh,
It's
no,
done at
don't say
random.
that. Don't say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
His
His
favorite will be the
hardest
hardest.
They're all hard, but all in their own way. It really depends on you how hard they are.
It's true.
Ooh, this is great.
Do you really have 100 and you're rolling your percentile dice?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
man.
Question number 35. What must you first give to me in order to keep it?
Your word,
Yes.
right?
That
I mean,
works
sorry,
for
I was
me.
a little too confident on that. That was
It
supposed
has
to be for
already been said.
everybody.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of this.
Oh, and Lasha, that was a great first response.
Hey, we got it right.
Hey, I thought you said that we could talk about this.
She gave a direct answer.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, Lasha, that was really good. But you gotta settle down. a little
Maybe
bit.
we can preface it by
Just
saying
like-
final
just like
answer
holding
and
her
then our
mouth.
answer, just to be clear.
If you say it with such confidence, I will take it as your direct answer.
And after turns around, kind of slinks behind everybody else.
I'm trying to like get this to be a
Oh, like
Regis
half your
Philbin
party
moment.
is small.
All right, be
you
careful,
can't hide
guys.
behind
I can
us.
one of his gill flaps.
She pulls it off. It's like, I just like
Question number 2. 12 men walking by, 12 pairs hanging high. Each took a pair and left 11 hanging there. How did it happen?
I'm sorry. We should have asked this first. Are we able to have it repeated
Yes.
at any point? Okay.
Okay.
What is in pairs? Socks? Something?
Say again.
12 men walking by, 12 pairs hanging high. Each took a pair and left 11 hanging there. How did it happen?
Oh dear.
Okay, so let me. So it's 12 men
walking
one
by, 12
pairs
pairs hanging
hanging high.
high.
12.
They each took a pair, yeah?
Each took a pair
And then
and left 11 hanging there. How did it happen?
It's making me hungry. I met a lot of pear trees where you leave 11 pears hanging and you eat 12 of them. What do you think, guys, Mac? Any ideas?
I have
Look
no
at your
idea.
notes.
I just wrote the thing down.
Yeah.
You're the one that likes pears. That was your fact from last week.
I know.
True. This
That's
should
why
be
my
a-
mouth is
Say it again.
watering.
12 men walking by, 12 pairs hanging high. Each took a pair and left 11 hanging there. How did it happen?
I'm not good at maths, but that's weird.
I have an idea, but it's complicated, so it's not a good answer. It's the hanging high part that isn't matching what my answer is.
Do we get any hints?
One of you may roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Who's better than
It's
me?
probably you, Anasha.
I get +2. Is that-
I have
Oh,
+2
I have
as
plus
well.
two. I was
So I mean, we're all kind
We
of.
I have 0. So.
I think you're the lucky roller.
Oh gosh, we don't want to rely on that.
I get -2, but I
because
don't
I've
think
already
it
I've already
counts
used my
for
halfling
wisdom.
luck for the day.
Okay.
So
You want me to roll?
Go for it, and I'll show you. You did a great
Don't
job.
forget your hero points.
which I don't have any left.
Do you have some?
I have one.
Or do
I
they
haven't used it.
do they reset?
No, I'm not resetting them. So.
Well, that's what I mean. That one time I died and then used.
Oh,
them
you
over
get
him.
1 at the beginning of every session. So you be at 0. Anytime you're at 0, you're automatically at 1 at the
Oh,
beginning
back
of
at
every session.
1. Oh, well, there we
Oh,
go.
it's
Okay,
Yay,
so
yay,
we
new
all have
thing.
Yes, I will never
Yeah.
take them away from you, but you always start with a balance of 1 at the beginning of a session.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
good to know.
So that's a
So if you
that-
have more than
that's a
that-
free reroll.
Yes,
Right?
that is a free reroll.
I would
Yeah.
have 3 then, right? Because
No, you only
They
just
just-
You only start
one.
with 1.
If you do something in character that
That's
gives
when
you
you get
more,
up.
you're able to retain those.
Gotcha. I see.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, no. I mean, I'll re-roll it then, right? I'll
Right.
re-roll it, whatever. That's better. It's 15.
So you got to thinking about it, and you realize that one word could be swapped out for any one of your names.
I suddenly feel like I wasn't the person to roll this.
One word.
Any. What?
Can you give me the
Yo.
thing again? They're
12 men walking by, 12 pairs hanging high. Each took a pair and left 11 hanging there. How did it happen?
We'll help, chat.
Still lost.
We'll help.
I know. Come on, Brittany.
Oh,
You
man.
do it.
That's right. Phone
I'm
a
just
friend.
got bored. There's only 1 in it right now.
Phone a friend.
You can replace one.
One of a thon.
One of those words could be replaced with anyone's name.
Anyone's name.
So it could be Anasha, or Yazmak, or.
Oh, you're actually looking at the physical thing, right? Yeah.
So my thought is
Go through
that
each
I'm
word and
looking
decide
at these people, not looking at our friend. The thing that comes to mind is a shoe shop. You're walking by, you take one, but then you leave one, or if you take one, you buy a new set of shoes. The shop replaces them, but that doesn't have hanging high. So.
And also, why 11? Why 11 left? And...
Well, if someone takes one, I would leave 11.
I'm pretty stumped.
If
on
one
this
person takes one.
One person takes a pair, it's still even numbers. So I don't know.
Can we move on to the next riddle and come back to this one later?
Just remember the hint that I gave you, and specifically what I just said.
What did you just say?
I can't help you now, but I gave you like an even better hint.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think any of us were listening.
No, I was, but then I got distracted because
He said, what about something took one? Took one?
You guys said if someone took one, there would still be 11.
Oh, is that it? Can't be that simple.
What simple?
Anasha. Anasha took one.
What? No, I don't get it.
80. Actually, no. That is 8. The next riddle. What is not alive but grows, does not breathe but needs air?
I would say fire.
Not alive but grows. Not.
What was the last part of it?
Doesn't breathe but needs air.
I think that works.
Yep.
Fire
Fire. Yeah.
seems right.
That is correct.
There we go.
Right.
2 out of 3. Ain't bad.
Whoa.
He's got
Get
jokes.
programming
It's a
now.
dialect.
All right, so let's do this third one, and we'll go back to the
that's-
final.
That must be a
one
comedy
paragraph.
book somewhere in this library.
He's been studying that.
I have no tears, but I perspire. I stretch, but cannot respire. I can jump, walk, run, and dance. Though I have no mind, I'll take a stance. What am I?
Dear.
All right.
I know. I'm like, I'm gonna write
Can
that
I,
down.
can I get that again?
Yeah.
I have no tears, but I perspire. I stretch, but cannot respire. Respire.
Okay.
I can jump, walk, run, and dance. Though I have no mind, I'll take a stance. What am I?
No.
Oh no.
So no tears, but I perspire.
Just,
I
I'm
mean-
looking at what respire means.
Have no tears, but perspire, stretch, but not perspire.
It's weird. I've never. Maybe it's just
Jump,
my brain
walk,
isn't
run,
working right.
dance.
I believe you. I just.
I have no tears,
It's
but I
a base
respire.
respiratory.
Oh, that'll work. Yeah. Respiratory.
Okay,
Alright, cool.
so I don't cry, but I sweat.
Yes. You stretch, but you don't breathe. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
So
Jump, walk, run, dance,
And stance.
and take a stance with no mind.
It's the sweating part.
No.
The
Epidermis.
so what was the second one?
like
Stretch, but not perspire.
Stretch.
Because I was thinking like a door or something.
so
but...
a lot of times, like if you've got a cold glass,
Right.
that's called
Yeah,
called
it's sweat.
sweating.
Yeah,
Good point.
but glasses don't stretch, or
Right.
drinks don't sweat. Stretch.
They also don't jump, walk, run, or dance.
Thanks, pal.
Thank you.
I like this librarian.
Yeah,
great.
He is great.
It's too bad you didn't
Oh,
give him a
man.
name. We could make him a real character.
No mind.
Yeah.
Take a stance. So he sweats, he stretches, jumps, walks, runs, dance, and takes a stance, but he's not necessarily living. It's not necessarily living, yeah.
It's the stretching part that's getting me. Because I was thinking a suit of armor.
I know.
How does that perspire, though?
That's that's the part that I'm.
Oh no. Hero Lab is temporarily down for maintenance.
Oh, that's not good.
That is not good.
It gives us time to think of the riddles.
We leveled
Yeah.
up last time.
Yeah, but I need it for later.
All the bad guys this round are pretty easy,
As
though.
well
What's
as
that about?
right.
All right.
Oh, man. Take a stance.
One of you can roll a knowledge medicine check.
Not me.
I'll try that. 19.
It's part of the body.
Okay. I mean, it could be skin.
It's just skin,
Skin.
you think? Yeah.
It could
So
be
what
because
about the stance part? Yeah.
A tongue. What about a tongue?
I perspire. No tears, but I perspire.
Because it's wet. Take a stance, but I have no mind, so like speak.
Yeah, stance
Maybe.
doesn't work. I think
But
skin
like-
is probably the best one. Because the tongue doesn't.
There is skin on it. Yes.
Necessarily sweat.
Oh well, then skin isn't the
Or
answer.
Good point.
I mean, it could be tongue, I guess, but let me see if there's anything else that fits better.
it stretches.
Dance. Sing. Wait, what is it? Singing, dance, and
Jump, walk, run.
jump.
Run.
how often does the tongue walk?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
yeah,
Jump,
yeah.
walk, run, and dance.
I don't know. It's possible.
I just imagine Ko sticks his tongue out.
Yeah, I know.
With a little
What's
like
the first
prong.
line?
Yeah.
What's the first line?
Have no tears but perspire.
And then
And then stretch but not respire.
okay.
It could be feet.
And it's not just muscles necessarily, right? Because that's be too broad. I mean,
Would
muscles
it be
is...
legs?
Feet or legs.
Because you have to your legs
That's
to
true.
take a stance has to be legs.
Yeah.
You can
Is
stretch
there
with
any
your legs.
speaking or any talking or anything
No
like
line.
that?
And then with your legs, yeah, I feel like it might be legs. It matches all of them, so let's go through
Yeah.
it. So
Jump, walk, run,
legs
dance.
definitely sweat. They stretch. They can jump, run, dance, and they have no mind, but they can take a stance.
I feel like that fits.
Sounds good to me.
Right.
Final answer.
Legs. Regis Philbin.
Correct.
Oh,
3
yeah.
out of 4.
All right, yeah. Now we need to go back to.
Just one more.
Back to the pairs. Yikes.
Right, the one that we got lots of hints for.
12 men walking by.
I know.
Oh,
Pairs.
you.
Something
rhyming
about
thing.
one took one. Each took a pair. Okay, 12.
Ooh. I've lost interest in that, and I'm more interested in can I see into his workings?
Sure.
Cypher's just like,
perception.
you are very
Okay.
interesting.
Can I read it
Yeah,
real
15.
quick?
Yeah, so you see that there's a lot of different
Just
gears and
to see.
mechanisms, and it almost swirls around.
Oh, like a gyroscope
Yeah.
kind of thing. Cool.
You get the feeling that there's a chance that at one point in time, a living soul might have been put into.
Ooh.
The
Yeah.
library.
So that's magic on, or at least not my kind of tinkering. So I am.
No, you're certainly interested in all of the mechanisms and stuff.
Right. That's kind of what I'm
But
looking
there's something
at.
else that has made it intelligent.
Gotcha. Interesting. All right, guys, Matt, give me the 12 men walking by. Correct?
Yeah, it's written
Yeah,
right there.
if you want to read it too.
12 men walking by, 12 pairs hanging high. Each took a pair and left 11 hanging there. How did it happen?
How did it happen? Yes.
To replace a word with a name.
One word could be replaced with anyone's name. A single person's name.
Guys, is each the name of a person?
Guys, it's
Because if
Right,
someone's name is
it's-
each, then
right.
so each
so
took one pair. There it is, right?
it's not each of the men.
It's just someone named each.
No, it's just a person took a pair and left 11 hanging there. It doesn't say 12 men were walking by. Cool. And then there were 12 pairs hanging there. Cool.
That's true.
If you swap out each,
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily mean that each of the 12 men took a pair. It just means that a person 12.
A person named each.
Or we're saying different things. I thought maybe each was like a name, but I think Cypher's saying that
No, each is not each is a name. It's just
you're saying more.
I'm saying that's where that's the word that can be switched out with a name.
That's true.
Asha took a pair.
How did it happen?
I mean,
You could just say each took one. That kind of covers it all, right? It's probably too broad though. How did it happen? How did it happen? Oh man.
I feel like that's the right track, though. I feel like that might be it. Hold on, hold on.
that or this is just a totally different idea. That or it didn't necessarily all happen at the same time.
No, that's what,
That's what
yeah,
Cypher
that's
was
what I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were two different approaches. I mean, I think that both kind of valid, but yours makes more
Or
sense.
it's the part that gets me is the sentence structure. It says 12 men walking by. If it's just walked by. At least there's nobody in chat to ridicule us and
To
our
be like,
inability to go. Somebody's just
Half
shouting
an
at the
hour
screen.
just on the
I
one riddle.
know. I mean,
Oh yeah, we already got a hint for this, so we can't get another one.
No.
isn't each the only word that we could replace with a name?
Yes.
So
you
that
said
would be
Nosha
one.
took a pair and
Yeah,
left
Nosha
11.
took
I
a
mean,
pair.
Final answer.
Oh gosh.
as long as your stomach doesn't have like clock ticking in it, right? Like Cogsworth.
Oh, there's a constant ticking. Yes, it's just you didn't notice until now,
Oh gosh.
Oh dear. Well, what we
and
think?
now you'll never forget it. Just be there.
The click. Oh, in the background. That's a very
No,
slow.
he's clockworky, so he's ticking.
I like him. But he's-
I'm losing my enthusiasm for him as time goes on.
All right.
I mean,
Give it to me one more time there, guys. Mac.
12 men walking by, 12 pairs hanging high. Each took a pair and left 11 hanging there. How did it happen?
by far superior read in your accent than hers. Love that.
I like the idea that each is the guy's name. Just one person took a pair.
Final answer.
I would have blurted out one, so it's gonna have to be one of you for 3 numbers.
Just as long as we're all in agreement.
I cannot answer for you.
I figured, but
I think that I think that it's correct. I think you're right. The walking, it's present tense. It's like they're all doing it at the same time,
Together.
and that's confirmed later where it says left 11 hanging there, where it's very much like it's all happening at once. So I think that each is the person's name.
All right,
So
go for it.
the guy's name is each. And
Correct.
Oh!
That took way too long.
Yeah, well, we wanted
So
it.
did pulling levers
I
and
know,
getting across the water.
that's true.
We're just buying you time for the software to get back up.
It was just on the
That's
edge
right,
enough.
it's hero
and it
led
was
back
like,
up.
is that out?
Your
Wanna
level's
see
back
those
up.
There we go. You're
Wanna
welcome.
see those books.
You're welcome for our service.
Yes, because Clockwork Librarian is ready to battle. But now you don't have to. You passed his rules. You
Look
made-
at us,
Why?
guys.
We didn't cheat. There was no there was no punishment for failing.
Oh yeah, but there's books that you guys want.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh
Woohoo.
boy. Ooh.
Oh darn! I've been using my old sheet because I haven't had time to punch holes in that.
20. For perception to look for books.
I mean, I guess that would take 20 minutes.
Nothing's eating us right now.
That's true.
If that's up to your friends.
How much time do we want to spend in here? And especially if there's books, and I doubt this guy's going to let us leave with them. So we might end up spending.
I do have a checkout system.
Okay,
Oh,
never
nice.
mind.
What's your fee structure like?
That's a valid question.
Yeah, good
You've already
point.
passed my riddles. You've passed. You may borrow a book if you like.
How long before we need to return it?
When you get it to me.
Okay, that's good.
That's
a
very
good time.
generous.
We can put it in the post.
A
All
good
right.
point.
So there is. Do you have a time limit on how long we can spend in here?
No.
Okay.
Anyway,
Just
let's
out
go,
of
right?
character
Let's
for
go.
librarian.
Wanda and
Yeah.
read.
We may as well take
He's
some
not had anyone
time.
in here for a while, so.
Okay, so here's my thing. So out of game, taking 20 is basically you're attempting a thing enough times for you to roll a 20, to roll a natural 20. It means you're going to fail at it, but you're taking the time, you're slowing down, you're doing a thing, and you're working on it until you get the best possible result. So it takes time. Sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it just depends on the task. Like if you're trying to disable a trap, that may not be if there's a like, oh gosh, like unlocking or picking a lock that may not. If there's no traps, then sure you can take 20 on that. There's no negative repercussions for it. But
If you have,
disabling
like-
a trap, if you screw up, if you fail, like you
Yeah.
really fail, then spikes coming out of the wall and hit you in the face. So something that that there's no negative repercussions for it, and you have time. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to take 20.
Let's do it.
That's cool.
You need to rest anyway. I don't know, excitement.
Sounds good to me.
As long as we all get to read a little bit.
All right, so you take 20. You will find 3 scrolls. So it's a scroll of restoration.
Ooh, yeah. Is that something Gazmak can cast?
can learn.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you hold
I will hold that hold that.
That's a good one.
Might take me a little while to read it.
Scroll
But
of web
What? Web.
and a scroll of spider climb.
Cool.
And then you find one book that talks about the mirror and the rod.
Cool. So why don't we take that one?
Okay. What
Are
was
there
that
any
one say?
crafting books?
There's not. Most of the other books are nothing of interest. It seems like, maybe
So
for
our librarian's a filthy liar.
maybe if you guys were super into really old history, I might be able to come up with something for you. As Gazmak says, I am interested in history. There is the art of the deal.
Oh god. Oh, gross.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No. There is one book in Druidic that you are able to take if you'd like. And it's basically a history of,
I would love that.
and it will give some genealogy to some of the oracles that have lived.
Up before the current oracle.
Yep.
Okay.
And you don't really understand how he has knowledge of this.
Good point.
You also do find a binding station and
tracking.
uh,
I was like, demons. Oh no.
as well as some loose paper and ink.
Interesting. But no crafting books.
No.
so we can.
Are these free to take, the paper and ink? Or do you have to just do it here?
This is how I write these books.
You write these. What?
Some of these are a history of the current state of the world.
You see a lot of
There's snarky comments in the margins.
Then again, there are some basic history books, some stuff on events that have happened before you guys were even alive.
Cool.
If you'd like any of those, you're welcome to take them. But it is one book per person, and so far you have a book and 3 scrolls.
Yeah.
So
Is
So,
anyone
yeah, that's
carrying the
probably-
book?
But there was
with the
that main
rod,
book that you mentioned.
The rod in the mirror.
you have the rod and the mirror,
Does anyone
And
have
then
that
the
right
3
now?
scrolls.
And
and 3 scrolls. So,
So
all
we
will
have-
count as a book.
So we have to pick.
Oh.
If you want
I have the
if you want your
restoration
druid
scroll.
book, then we need to leave one of the restoration is the most important. Do we want
Mhm.
web or spider climb? I think spider climb is
I mean, that
probably
sounds
the more
awesome.
useful.
I don't have to take this book.
No, I'll get it. It's fine.
They both sound pretty cool, so.
I'm just
Spider climb.
browsing. So
All right. Well,
I'll
then
take
Okay.
whatever we need to take.
So
Doesn't seem like there's anything in here for me.
You take the
Restoration?
You take the mirror and rod, and I'll take the
Spider climb.
spider climb, and then you can take your druid book.
Works.
All right.
Cool. I'm gonna search the rest of the room. Just
Yeah, because this is the library right here, but we don't know it.
And
Yeah.
there are
That's
doors
the-
at the far end.
oh, there are
Yeah.
doors. Okay, well then never mind.
Nice.
Cool. Then are the doors locked?
They're not.
Cool. Then I'll open them up.
And on this side, they're immaculate.
Nice.
I'm
Can we ask?
sure
Yeah, I was
they would-
gonna
Gazmak,
say.
are you gonna
Oh.
give him a name?
I'm gonna ask the clockwork
Clockwork
guy. What's on the other side?
That's
What's on the other side of those doors? And I point to those doors.
A large spider.
Ha!
Spiderlings keep trying to come through. I kill them, and then clean them up.
Good to know.
You do a good job. You want to help us clean this one?
It's not part of my library.
So what you're saying is, if we let it into the library, you'd kill it.
Yeah, but he probably wouldn't be super thrilled with us for
That's
letting
true.
it into his
I sure
library.
wouldn't either.
I'd ask it a riddle.
False. Oh, no.
He's a robot. He doesn't have feelings.
Let's let the spider in.
I wonder if it can even fit through the door. Could it, if it's big?
If it's super big,
Well,
we
at least
don't
take
know
care
how
of
big
the
these
spider
doors
ones
are.
for us.
Oh no, he has little things on his arm.
It's a jumpy little thing.
Little.
I'm also curious to see what riddle he'll tell it.
But if we fail, what's he gonna do?
It would be part of your party.
Oh gosh.
A fifth riddle.
Oh, so if we let it in.
But for one more book.
Oh.
Oh dear, oh dear. I'm not good at gambling.
Yeah.
I say,
So we let it in.
I say
The spiders.
let's just leave this room and go a battle.
Give it a top hat.
Gosh. All right, buddy. I know we just met. Here's a top hat. Try and act normal.
Be in your best behavior.
Oh,
All right,
man.
let's
All right,
let's
let's
just
just-
go.
let's just take
Do we
him
have
out.
anybody need to heal or do anything?
Read your scrolls.
I'm okay on health. If I get hit pretty hard, I'll probably use my potion, but
Cool. Let's go.
How are you going in?
should we try to stealth it?
Hey.
Says the
Says-
super
You
heavily
guys-
armored guy that has a -2 to everything.
Yeah.
Let's stealth in.
I have 6 plus 6 to stealth. That might help.
Clockwork. You've been here a long time then, yes?
Yes.
What is that without the spider out there? Is it like a general overlook? Is there anything else out there?
It looks over the what was once a room, and there should be another doorway at the end.
Alright. You don't know where that goes to, anything?
It goes to the beginning.
Oh, shortcut through a spider. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you haven't officially gotten any artifact yet, so it might be in that final room.
That's. I kind of thought the book
It
was.
sounds like
my
a
bad.
boss.
Weird.
Well, the book.
Wow.
We haven't read the book yet.
Does
but-
anybody have? Do you have any? As I say, you don't have any buffing spells. Neither does Gazmac. We don't have any.
I've got the Shattering Gem that I could use. If I use that, then I can't. I'm done with my first level spells. So that's the only thing. That means no Burning Hands, which is
All right. So I say we open the door
Well, we could.
and we put Ko and Anasha in the front.
I would preemptively go into tiger stance.
And
Look at you, prepping before battle.
And you and I can
Big
go back
brain.
behind.
This is the one learning.
And
Let's finish that up, guys.
why don't you switch me and Gazmac? That way he is got a better angle on the rest of the room to cast fiery stuff. You can put him off to the side.
All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
Nice.
What do you think?
me. Looks good.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Wait, is it a double set of double doors?
Yep.
Okay.
So we can just like. Boom, baby.
It's not a bad idea.
Well, we're able to crack the door and just peer in.
Try.
Go for it.
I mean,
you're the
I'm gonna do it.
This is your temple.
you're the one with a,
Yeah.
with a plus
Yeah.
40 or stealth.
I'll do it. Yeah, let's do
Go
it.
for it.
Roll
I'll be the
strength
initiator.
or athletics.
Athletics. Okay. That is a 16 or 18. Sorry, 16.
Did you subtract your two?
Try
Right.
17.
Oh, 17. Sorry. Yeah, 17.
Is that before or after the subtraction of two?
It's after the abstraction.
Okay, cool.
After.
Abstraction.
Abstraction of two.
Okay, so it takes a little bit of force because you realize there's webs on the other side,
Nice.
but you are able to push it open some,
Okay.
and it is currently cracked.
Cool.
You should
Roll
probably-
perception to look in.
Sure.
Womp womp.
All right. Yeah, that's a 9.
It's pretty dark in there, you don't see anything.
Oh no, that's so works. Are you the only one without the like the
Can I
vision?
throw a torch in there?
I mean, we
how
can-
about I
we-
take a look since
Okay.
I've got dark vision?
Okay.
Just Gazmac.
Yeah, just scrambles on my back or something.
Just fangs.
No,
Oh.
I just climb up his tail. Just,
Oh,
I'm on his,
you're
I'm on his
standing
shoulders.
on
I'm on his shoulders.
That's
Yeah.
Like-
so much
like a
cuter.
minky. A really heavy one.
That's a 16.
That's not terrible.
with dark vision.
Yeah. So looking in, you do see a few.
Spy.
That's right. Drawer for us, Bryce. Drawer.
Let's.
So you do see a few. What appears to be throbbing spider webs.
Throbbing.
Did you really have to use that word?
That's so awful.
Fun.
I mean, I don't know. That's pretty.
All right, guys.
So it looks like something is probably going to burst out of there within
I'm,
the next few minutes.
I'm assuming
Gasmac, look above the door.
I look above the door.
You don't see anything above the door.
Okay, good.
Oh man. No. Don't you guys know when you
All right, guys. I'm assuming those are spider eggs. They're probably gonna burst.
Can you set them on fire from here?
I can. Yes, the first two.
Just a little hand.
The first couple I can. Yeah.
Well.
So if we, I guess we can do that. That, or maybe I can try like burning the webs around the door so that we can actually get in. Well,
That's a good idea too. But I have a feeling that whatever we do,
that'll alert it.
I think those are probably swarms. So I would try to blow them up before they become swarms.
And before they crawl underneath
So
us.
I figure Ko can push his way the doors open a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe Ko
Maybe that's something that we can do
braces
together.
the door.
Yeah.
He keeps the door open, lets the three of us in, and then
Yeah, if it's open, I don't think it's gonna close. It was probably just difficult to open because of the webs, is my guess.
okay.
It's heavy enough to stay.
So I think he just needs to push it all the way open once you set fire to the stuff, and then we can kind of burst,
So it'll be like a
burst
breach.
in,
So I'll
maybe.
push open, you shoot.
Sure.
And then you'll
Well, I
fall
mean,
back
all
and
he
we
needs
go
is
in,
line
is
of
that what
sight.
you're
So
Yeah.
he doesn't need
Okay.
any more than what's already
Okay,
open.
so
Alright.
we can already do it then.
So I cast Produce Flame on the nearer of the nearest of these,
All right, roll to hit.
and can I get a plus bonus for being at an elevated
You're not
position?
elevated. Not
I'm on
elevated,
his
no.
shoulders. Come on.
It would just be like him trying to cast the spell.
Ah. Shoot, that's 11.
It misses. But
Which
some of the
side?
It misses.
You miss and hit the other one.
Yes.
No, it hits in front of it.
Oh, sad
And it
day.
kind of burns up some of the web around it.
All right.
Anything else? Do we hear anything? Nothing?
Not yet.
Yeah, keep going with.
I'll shoot again.
Yeah.
Same one. That's better. That's 22.
All right. That will hit, and the first one is burned up.
Nice.
Go again. Go again.
I'll fire
The
again.
door slams shut.
Oh no.
Oh.
I was waiting for a snarky comment from Clock Friend here. No, she's a big one.
So I'm gonna start pushing it.
Oh,
And you hear something scratching at the other side.
don't worry, you said it was a big spider. This is it. Do the doors go inward or only outward?
Only outward.
Okay.
I mean, you could take a running charge and kind of ramp.
Is it
ramp
is
the
it blocking
door
both
open.
doors, or am I just only opening one door right now?
You're trying to open both, I'm assuming.
Okay. Oh.
It shut them both.
I mean, we could back up us two and then take running and just shoulder smash it.
When you could. I mean, but you're not strength based.
No,
I
that's
mean,
true.
We could let our
I'll run into it.
Do you feel up to it?
Tanky McTank
I'll never
go for it.
deny
With
a
any luck,
challenge.
maybe he'll surprise the.
Yeah.
It's just been
Spider.
a hard day for you.
Oh, it's the boss.
Of course it is.
Yep.
Sounds like a boss.
Oh, hey, it's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So, go ahead and try to open the door.
All right.
Ooh.
And this is
Athletics.
straight
Hey,
athletics.
so I'm like, Kazmak, while you're struggling or whatever, Kazmak, sneak around and see if you can firebomb it from both the other room.
It was well below 60 feet up.
Oh, I thought it was more
It was
than...
way high up.
Oh,
It's overlooks.
bummer.
I got a 26.
Alright, so you slam against the door, and the spider disappears.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So, You can't see it. How far can you see with dark vision?
It just says you can see the dark, black and white only.
It's usually 60 feet.
Usually
Yeah.
60 feet. Yeah.
Let's see if we get a more descriptive.
You can barely see it on the wall, approximately 60 feet away. Anyone without dark vision has no idea where it is.
Okay.
Can see perfectly well in areas of darkness and dim light. The black and white only.
Yep, so it's usually 60 feet of dark vision.
I mean, that might.
So it's, you said it's on
Could've
the
changed.
the wall.
Oh, look.
I got it.
Oh, you got. Well, it's probably faster for you. Thing.
All right.
My computer knows that I search Pathfinder 2E a lot.
I will cast invisibility on either myself or on
I am gonna
Cypher.
chuck a torch into the middle of the room.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I'll wait and see what happens.
Well, I take that back. I throw a torch. Like I basically come in, like kind of elbow you out of the way, Anasha, and I throw a torch. 2, 3, 4. I throw a torch here.
Yeah, you can throw that accurately.
I can throw it 20 feet. That's
Yep.
what the thing is. I didn't want to just kind of Hail Mary.
and your torch hits a prisoner who has vital information to where
Yeah,
the
that's right.
Oh, man.
Good thing none of my abilities count on me being a good person.
Yeah, person with dark vision, I'm going to say that you can actually see where it is up on the wall.
Okay.
So I chuck that.
And it's low light, and you
Torch.
do see
That's
just
nice.
a purple venomous spider about 30 feet in the...
I was gonna say, so I throw it out there, see the spider, and then take the hide action behind Anasha.
And that'll be all you're able to do.
Cool.
Roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
And you'll roll with everyone else perception. So you will roll with stealth.
Stealth. Cool. My stealth check is a 21.
Okay. And that'll be your... Add whatever you add for initiative, and that'll be your initiative as well.
Oh, well, that's just
21. Yeah, sorry, it is. It's because you're using your stealth as your initiative. That's how initiative rolls work.
Well, no, that I knew.
Yep.
I was just saying that I still need to look up the observant halfling thing because it says something about it adds to my DC. So I don't know if that means, like on stealth, if it's a stealth check, is my number my DC that other creatures are trying to roll to see me, or I need to figure that out.
I guess I don't need to worry about the clockwork librarian that I made.
Sorry,
passed the
Bryce,
rolls.
we're just not going to fight everything you throw at us.
I know.
Gosh.
I prepared for it.
Pretty cautious day overall, honestly.
Well, yeah.
Been
It's one thing
which
to
one are you
fight
trying
and
to
kill
look up,
stuff.
Josh?
It's another thing if, like,
smart
It's
about
a
it.
just,
observant halfling.
suck you down into a bunch of water and
Because it
kill
says
you.
my
You imagine if
I
we
have
had
a
to fight
+1
that thing and the
circumstance
giant spider?
bonus to your
I think
DC.
we, yeah.
I don't
I
use
feel like
anything
he's
with
pretty
DCs
mean,
other
actually.
than...
Oh, he certainly is.
+1 circumstance bonus to your perception DC.
We also get
Right,
all
what
the
is a
things we
perception
want.
DC?
It's my DC to see you.
Which, wouldn't it make it one higher
Consider-
than that?
If I was trying to see you, it'd be
So for
stealth
basically all of my stealth checks, it adds one higher to that?
to be seen. Yes.
So,
So if I'm using a different thing to find you, then no.
right. So,
Yeah.
22, I guess, for my stealth then.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
So, sorry, everybody. Figuring out rules.
Anasha,
Oh,
Waiting
9.
patiently.
Gazmak,
15.
Ko,
16.
Spider,
Yeah. 1.
22.
How convenient.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 13 and he's dex based.
Oh, then do we go by bonuses if we tie? Because that's a tie with me.
You'll go first.
Ooh, fancy.
How
Yeah.
generous.
Now what do I do?
As you're hiding behind.
Yeah.
So, and he's
I was gonna say
30 foot in the air above
he or
Like
she.
kind of on the wall.
it. I guess it'd be a she.
We can find out later.
That's true.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir or madam? Well, then I am going to, as I have with my hand crossbow, let me see. I think I have 60 feet of reach with this thing. Let's find out. It doesn't say. We'll just assume 60 feet. You think that's fair, Bryce, for hand crossbow?
I would guess. And crossbow is
I think that's what I read, but I
60
can't.
feet.
Haha! Nailed it. All right. I shall attack.
Okay, and it's all you.
Nuts. But I'm acting first, so it's flat-footed.
Sure.
No, I mean that's what it says in my thing.
I would argue that you guys are acting at the same time, but
It's fair. I miss anyways, I'm sure. Yeah. I miss. Oh, there's the range. Dum-dum. I miss, what, a 13?
yeah. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
That was a little exaggerated. Like, yeah. Okay.
That was unnecessarily unkind.
This code red is very good, though, Josh. Thank you.
Yeah, funny how that works. 18, flat-footed. Dang. Alright, well, then I'm going to take the hide action.
Well, hold on one second. Let me verify.
I think should be really easy to hit.
I mean, it's big, but it's probably really
Yeah.
fast too. I mean, you saw how it kind of climbed up.
It
30
is
feet.
fast, that's for certain.
Scuttles.
Yeah. They're great sound.
To the bestiary.
Alright, let's see. That's going to be... 6.
No, that'll miss.
I figured. Alright, cool. Then, with my last action, I will use... it's terrible, but 18 is my stealth.
Okay.
Or hiding, whatever.
I may or may not see it. Ether spider.
Ooh.
Is going to shoot some web at the largest creature it sees. So Ko. A
Did you guess invisibility?
21 to hit.
If I use
started to,
shield
and then you
or react
threw
with shield, it would be a
the
21
torch.
exact.
The
Is it-
torch.
Then that would
That's
be
right.
fine.
Okay.
I was gonna sneak in and
So
scout
it
the
will
room
miss you.
to see if there were any other
It's probably best that you didn't.
pods or anything like that. Yeah.
And it tries it again with a 30 something to hit.
Wow.
It rolled a 3 the first time.
This thing is. I don't know.
So yeah, that hits you.
What's the
Yeah,
boss?
yeah.
Go ahead and make a. Is that a thing? Escape?
Escape artist check? Probably acrobatics would fall into that,
Yeah, we're gonna have to look it up to make sure.
or athletics.
Athletics,
I guess. I guess you could do either one if you wanted to.
I'll take athletics.
Yeah, I mean, if I were you, I would too.
Yeah,
Just remember, you have a -2.
I do. Yeah.
Yes, athletics.
Okay.
Is it different? Is
You
it...
could also do DC thievery to
Ooh,
because you're tied up.
Okay. Well, I'll do athletics.
I know which one I would pick.
7. All right. So that is a 18.
All right, you are stuck in web for one turn.
Right.
Sad day.
I was gonna be going next too.
So you're immobilized and stuck to the ground.
Unless
Okay.
this egg bursts.
Ko? You're just busy trying to cut it open.
I was gonna say, I guess he can make a strength check, but if he's only if he's it's assumed, I guess, that he's
Yeah.
that he's getting out.
Yep. So you can either try to get out or you could throw something if you wanted. but then you'll still be stuck the next round. As far as immobilized, you won't be able to move.
Okay.
So
I could try to throw a javelin at it. Would I?
You could,
I'd be
but-
flat-footed,
yeah, you're gonna be flat-footed.
and I got -2, so might as well not.
Yeah.
So
You don't have a -2 to your AC, but it would just mean that your AC would drop.
no.
down
I mean
yeah.
about if I were to throw a javelin, for example, I have -2 status bonus. My attack.
to attack.
No.
Oh, not to attack.
Yeah, it was to attack.
Was it
as
to
well.
attack?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I would try to break out.
There's everything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to break out.
Okay.
Yeah, basically everything but AC.
Yeah. So you can take your first turn and try to break out.
So I just roll a strength.
You're using the athletics.
Okay. All right, that's not great. 15, yeah.
That still fails.
Well, you got three things you can do.
So you can try it 2 more times, and the next round you'll be free.
Free
either
anyway,
way.
yeah. All right, it's still athletics,
So
right?
19.
Yeah, 19.
Nope.
All right,
Yeah, one more action.
Why not?
Yeah.
and nope.
20.
So you're just
Well, -2.
working and
Oh,
cutting
yeah,
it.
yeah, you're right.
So
no, that is -2.
It's going to take you the whole round.
Oh, wait, you're right. It was a 20.
Yeah, you still fail.
Okay.
You enjoyed that just a little too much.
So you take the whole 6 seconds of this combat to cut yourself out of the web.
Just because you didn't roll a 1, because then you would have cut yourself.
Yazmak.
True.
I will produce flame at the other near egg sack.
All right.
Ooh.
Yes.
I don't know which is more dangerous, actually. Setting the monster on fire or setting its babies on fire?
I mean, I'm not in the room with it, and it doesn't look like it can get in here, so...
That was an evil chuckle.
yeah.
Hey, we'll have Mr. Clock.
Well, it doesn't matter, because I got an 11, so...
That will miss.
Yeah. I will... I'll, use my wand of magic missile and shoot 1 magic missile at the big spider.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you rolling to see if the swarms break out?
No, I was rolling to see if the spider noticed where the fireball came from.
That would be a natural 20.
Nice.
You don't have to roll for magic missile.
Aw.
It's still a natural 20.
I was gonna say magic missile automatically hits.
You can't take that natural 20 away from me, Bryce.
Unless there's a wall of force in the way.
Yeah.
With no
Oh,
holes in it.
It's a D4. Correct?
Yes.
That would be a 4 plus... Oh, is it plus 1?
I'm checking the magic missile. Oh yeah, that's you have a wand of it, right?
Yes.
It's good to know that it never misses.
Apparently. Yeah.
1 second, I gotta look up the spells.
We were in a battle one time where, for whatever reason, none of our melee characters could reach the bad guy. And Bryce's sorcerer was just like, screw it. And threw a magic missile, and there was a wall of force between the bad guy and us. But the wall of force had a hole at the very top. So we watched the magic missile go all the way up through the slot. 'Cause he was attacking us with stuff, but we couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And so then it came back down. And so knowing that there was a way through,
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what happened. Did somebody teleport on the other side of it?
I forget what ended up happening, but yeah, we found a way to get through the wall.
Right.
Yep. Alright, so magic missile. 1d4 plus 1.
So it's 5 damage.
5 damage.
I rolled max. So.
Alright. Anasha.
Alright, you can tell me whether or not this is all possible, I suppose.
I hope so.
Well, I'm not giving up this tactical position yet, so...
What, you don't want to rush in there?
I
and
sure don't want to get
fight the giant
totally
spider person?
scared by a spider. I'm gonna try to use Druidcraft to make the sound of animals, small animals, appear behind it on the other side. I don't remember what the range is. I just know it's a 5-foot square.
Okay. Roll
To distract it is the intent.
deception.
Great. I'm great at that.
Are you really?
No, I'm terrible. Just
It
a
worked
10.
on me.
It's what?
It's a 10.
man.
A 10 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, it totally does it.
Okay,
There's something
okay.
back there.
Okay.
And that will take 2
Two actions.
2 actions. yeah.
Okay. I guess I can attempt to hide behind the door as one action, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you still probably can't see me, so.
I mean, it's easy from there.
It's got 8 eyes.
Good point.
And can see the dark.
I guess.
And dark vision, so.
It kind of knows that we're here.
You could sidestep though to be on the other
But
side
that's
of the
a
wall.
wall.
Well, you'd be on the side.
Oh,
of
I mean, that's
vision
true,
of it,
that's true.
If that's what you're trying to do. Trying to hide.
If you're trying to leave one webbed guy right next to you.
I know. I don't have anything to like cut
So
you
I'm
out.
like
I mean, I
hiding
could just-
behind her. She sidestep.
Oh!
I just-
Exposed.
Hello.
Wow.
That's where you
Okay.
need a step up action.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna try to use dancing lights and like swirl them around it.
How,
dazzle?
If that's
Can you
one. If
do
it's
that?
not, oh wait, it's probably 2, isn't it?
I think it's probably going to be 2.
Okay,
Is it
whatever,
nice too?
whatever. Yeah, it's 2 actions. No worries. Okay. Well, I'll just try to hide then.
Okay. Go ahead.
Behind the door.
Roll to stealth
Cool.
for hiding next to the door.
I'm only 14. Wow.
Well, you do
Here
have a
we go.
longbow though, right?
I do, but it would have taken my whole
2
turn
actions.
to drop,
Mm-hmm.
pick it up, and go.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I've never hit anything with it.
As far as you can tell, it doesn't see you
Oh,
at all.
I'm so stealthy
You're
right
just
now.
standing there in the open doorway.
Yeah.
like
pull
my
those
son
galleries.
does. Where's the hot shot?
Yeah.
It can't see me.
Where's the hot shot?
You can't see me. You can't see me.
Spiders be gone. Spiders be gone.
Alright.
Again, at least you didn't roll a 1. You would cast
Cypher.
dancing lights on yourself.
Good point.
I will shoot at it with my hidden crossbow.
Okay.
I will likely miss. That is a 17.
That will miss.
Or sorry, 16. I will try again. That's cocked. It's too bad because that was high-ish. And I miss again. Then I will use. I'm gonna use a different one. And then I will take my last action to hide behind Anasha because that's the kind of person I am. And that is a 22. Yes.
Okay.
As far as you know.
As far as you can tell, both of you are very well hidden.
There's better targets in front
You're
of
double
me.
hidden.
That's right.
So,
Yeah, can I add her stealth check?
You need it.
I don't appreciate that answer.
what?
No.
This is not a complete ceiling?
It teleported through the wall.
It can teleport.
Yes.
Yeah, when he
Through
said ethereal spider,
the
I
wall.
kind of figured that.
Hey,
Yep.
clock guy.
Was a
That's a fifth
Riddle!
riddle.
Hey, it's not with us. It has to answer its own or be destroyed. Just so you know.
What's the
Where,
riddle?
where? Hold on. Now, where is the spider? Is it
Is
on
it
the
kinda
wall? Is it on
crouching
the
or
ceiling?
It's on the floor. Next
on
to
the
you guys
floor.
now. Yep.
Okay.
It is
So sort of
squeezed
just-
next to that bookshelf.
It's
Ugh.
touching the books.
It is.
he didn't wait. He broke the rules. Break his face.
You'll see.
Yeah, clock guy.
All right, so the spider still gets to do its thing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like teleporting spiders.
Teleporting
That'll
spider.
be a 32 to hit you guys, man.
Yeah, that just barely hits.
I thought it might. And that will be 9 damage.
Okay.
And you are now grabbed.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This is how this is gonna be. Maybe that web scroll had something useful in it. We should have just read it. Sat there and read it. No! Get
Oh no. That's way worse than I
Oh,
thought.
that's bad.
But it is on the ground now.
You've been spider napped.
Well, no. Yeah, I guess you all can see it because there's a torch now. So
Yeah.
congratulations. Go!
Can you put me back where I was?
Oh, sorry.
You were right here.
Nope.
Yeah, right behind me.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see here. So you were grabbed over there.
Wait, where did that one come from?
What one?
This one?
It's
Oh, it's been
been
there.
Yeah, there's
been
a,
three.
It was actually probably
Blocked
blocked.
by the spider. I
Yeah.
was like, it's laying eggs now.
Do you need? Can anybody do the charge action?
As long as it's straight.
That's what I would recommend.
Am I able to charge the spider?
So you get to charge, you do a double movement, and you have to attack at the end of it.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Would a
it'll
double
take-
movement
it'll-
bring me
it'll
there?
take 2 actions, so you're moving twice, and you get to attack. That's how the charge works.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and charge it then.
Save me, Crow. Save me.
coming, Gazmak. So,
Yeah, there you go. So you pretty much have to move into the closest spot available.
and then just roll to attack. All right.
Yep.
A 22.
I was gonna say that's not terrible.
22. That will hit.
All right.
Oh, do you get the penalty for charging? We didn't really tell him about the penalty before we said do
so-
the thing.
Oh.
I've looked it up. We will not be able to do this again in the future. It has already happened, so I'm allowing it. You actually have to have a feat to do it.
I was
Oh,
curious
okay.
about that.
So I've already allowed it this time.
All right.
It will not be allowed in the future.
Okay. I'm angry enough, I guess.
The shame of your
I
parents.
also am fairly certain that you're just going to kill Gazmack, so.
No, don't say that.
What?
Roll high, Code,
You roll a 1 and get a negative number.
I
You've been doing good today.
rolled to hit the spider though.
You did hit the spider.
All right,
That's
that
the wrong.
is.
That's
Well, no, I'm
oh to
doing
hit.
damage.
That's right.
Yeah, I hit it.
There we go.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
you,
hit it.
You did hit
So
it. That's
2 plus 6 damage to.
Did you roll 2 dice?
Just one.
right. Wait.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I did.
rolled-
I did.
Striking now.
You're
yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
Well, you rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2 and I
Alright,
added
so roll
my
again.
4.
Yeah,
so-
so
Yep.
So that's 5. And okay,
So 5 more?
yeah, so 11 total.
Okay. And you still have one more
Forgot about
action?
that. I thought I did 2 and then attacked.
right. That's part of
That's
the
part of the.
Oh, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
moving.
Yeah,
is
the,
one, and then
the stipulation,
attacking
and
is
again,
the
we
other.
can't do it in the future
Yeah.
because it has to be a feat. But
Because
if
there's
you
rules.
add this feat,
Right.
there is no negative.
There's-
It's called sudden charge.
Oh, that's
You
really good.
stride twice, and any creature that you come across, you have to stop to attack.
Gotcha.
So if there was a
I
creature
see.
that was in your way along this path, you would stop there instead of hitting the spider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
this-
And
yeah.
there's no penalty, but that's because there's a
There's
feat cost.
That
to it.
makes sense.
So Gazmack still grabbed. Can I attempt to get Gazmack on, get Gazmack down?
That would be an aid other action,
You don't
which you
wanna
are not
do
very
that.
good at.
Okay.
None of
Okay.
us have been great at
I don't want your help.
I get there, go.
Guys,
Just-
you just rip an arm off.
Just stab it.
All right, I'll attack again then. So with my second attack.
Oh man.
Hey, a natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
So,
So that's a 23.
So you would roll 4 die 8. Is that what you roll?
yeah, and I have the
Nice.
deadly.
Which adds a die 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have a die 10 in
I
there.
do indeed.
How do you not have a die 10?
He just
I
We just
don't use it
simplified
enough,
our-
so I figured I'd just keep it down there. All right, so I know. So I'll actually just grab.
I'm still
Couple
learning
more
which is
dice.
Oh yeah, so that's what you need. That's what you need. That's what you need.
So 4 die 8,
4 die 8 and 1 die 10.
1 die 10, and then you'll add
Plus-
your strength or whatever it is.
So
Plus 4.
with your there it is.
So
So,
it's plus 8.
it'll be a +8.
Okay. And then
And Coach feeling useful today.
I know
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. And then I think
Forgiven.
atonement.
You've not added any lessons
yeah.
or anything.
All right.
So.
So this should be everything plus 8.
Yep.
It's 10, 18, 21, so 29 damage.
29 damage. It is not feeling very good.
Nice.
Excellent
Well
job.
done.
Very
sir.
much needed.
Gazmack.
All right. I feel like the best thing I can do is just try and kill it.
I was gonna say it should be real easy to set it on fire from where you're at.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and use my good old burning hands on it.
Okay. Fair enough. It will be the only thing you hit, so.
Yep.
Yeah, because
I'm
this is a
sorry, I was
huge.
trying to see where he was oriented to see it.
Because
Yeah.
this is a huge creature. Like,
Yeah.
Like technically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's do that. So you gotta make the.
It's originally supposed to be a medium creature. I made it huge for.
For funness.
Medium.
Yes.
A medium creature? Wow.
It's had a long time to just hang out and eat by itself.
Oh yeah, it's been snacking for a while.
DC 19 is what it needs to.
DC 19 reflex.
Yes.
It rolled a 1, which is pretty much what you needed because it has a plus 15 reflex save.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wait, what's?
So
Is
it would
there
be
a penalty?
It would be a 16.
Oh, so
So
it's a
it's just a
failure.
regular-
It's just a failure, not a critical. Failure.
It's a critical failure because it's 1.
It's a 1. Okay,
Yes.
so critical failure does that do anything worse?
It doesn't say anything on here. It might.
I'm checking.
Yeah.
I do like the
Oh, go for it.
success, critical success, failure, critical failure. I just
Yeah.
it adds a layer of complexity to this system that I think is a lot of fun.
All right, this is Burning Hands.
Correct.
It takes double damage.
Nice.
Nice. You might kill this thing.
That'd be 32 damage.
Holy nuts.
Nice.
16,
That's awesome.
16 from that and my +1 bonus from Lichen Fire.
Yep.
Look at you.
So, sorry,
It's
how
like,
much was
what's
it
this tiny birdie thing?
I picked up a fire
It is dead.
brand. It's dead.
Whoa.
Nice.
again?
Man, what a way. Yes.
Fire! And then you look over at Nash and go, I'm the fire starter.
That's right.
And I go, you are dead.
It's like, command man.
Just so fast.
You will not wreck my jacket!
That was great. guys.
We're not done.
Good point.
We
still
still
in-
have another round before these things are hatched. You guys will burn them up in time.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh, yeah?
cool.
Yeah.
If that being the case, I will go up, grab the torch, and set the pulsating masses on fire.
Yep.
Yeah, good point.
2 swarms are going to come from each of them.
Ooh, from each of them?
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh.
Why you know
Wow.
like
Why?
That's also why I gave it 3 rounds before they hatched.
Ah, makes sense.
So you guys had time to deal with them.
Man.
So, yeah, good job, guys.
If it just kept teleporting, you had
do
killed
we
it.
find
Yeah,
anything
right.
in this
It
area?
has nothing around it.
Okay.
Nuts.
Just the door.
Nothing
the
in
door
the
that
webs
you
or anything of
No.
note? Okay, now is that a door or is that a lever?
There's a lever.
Oh,
I
another
thought
one.
you said it was a door.
Another
Here.
lever.
He did say there's a door.
I cast Detect Magic on the lever, just to make sure.
There's no magic.
Okay.
Any markings?
No markings.
Yo,
Is it
quack. Just
rusted?
yell.
This one's more webbed than rusted.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Then I will take the torch and burn all the webs off.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I will, if you want to move me up there.
It looks exactly the same as the stairs one.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Then I will.
Any
I'll
no
pull the.
inscriptions
I'll pull
though,
the
right?
lever.
Let's
Yep,
pull it.
pull the leather.
Let's do it.
And basically, a stone slide appears
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
that will come from here, and it comes down to
The landing.
The
pad.
landing.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, just before.
And in the distance you hear water draining.
Yeah, because I was a little curious. Interesting. In the distance,
In the
we
distance.
hear water draining.
You're coming from that.
Oh, from
This,
that area.
This pool,
Yep.
yeah.
I was gonna say you're gonna need to move your
Yeah, I'll move my stuff.
stuffs.
I
So,
don't think I need
Co,
it right now.
you are also starting to feel a little better. You are no longer
Shaken.
shaking
Woohoo!
because the pool has been dissipated.
So yeah.
I slide down first.
Okay.
I
Nice.
earned this.
It's a victory slide. Yes.
So you slide down, and as you get to the bottom, you do see what appears to be there's like holes in the side of the well that has a stone ladder that leads down.
I just imagine. Oh, you roll a 1 and just go rocketing
Straight
off
in.
the slide into the hole.
Whee! See you later.
Alright, I'll slide down with Gazmac.
Alright.
No.
Yes.
Co rolls a 1.
Falls off a slide into the depths below.
Taking Gazmac with him.
Yes.
I'm assuming the other two of you slide
I mean,
down as well.
I would just give a look at Cypher and be like, here we go.
All right. Once again, the well is no longer there. It is dried up, or the water is gone. You are feeling better, and there's a stone ladder that's kind of
How deep
embedded.
are we talking?
You're looking at probably 40 feet down,
All right.
and that's where you see the ground. And basically, what it looks like happened, from what you're able to see, is the bottom of the well. It kind of
just-
shifted.
Or, okay.
And so it rolled in on itself, which drained the water out and left that one ladder coming down. And it will be right here.
Oh, nice.
Is where the landing is.
All right, cool.
Shoot.
I will drop my torch down the...
It is lit down there.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
all right.
What appears to be like firefly bugs are down there, and
I
it's
like fireflies.
Yeah.
All right, I will climb down the ladder.
okay.
It's full though, yeah?
I'm going
Here we
to.
go.
What do I see?
As you climb down, this
going.
seems to be a magical place. What you thought were fireflies are just almost like small dancing lights.
Cool.
They
And
squish.
they
Did
don't
they,
squish.
did they squish?
No, as you
That's
try
what I'm
to
asking.
it almost
Does it squish?
it almost looks like it squishes, and then it just
Oh, so
like
it's
an
like,
amorphic blob just comes
That's
out
so
from the side of it.
look, guys.
We're gonna roll a perception check. I'll be like 1.
Does he squish?
Yeah.
Every
as,
enemy from now on.
as you look around, you do have one giant stone door in front of you. Everything else is cave-like. There is some grass kind of growing there, but it seems almost magical in itself. It doesn't grow high. It's kind of there.
It's just
green.
there.
If this
Does the
is
door
where
say
we
anything, or is
were
there
to
anything
find
on
a
the
magical
wall around the
artifact.
door?
Reflection is engraved above the door.
Interesting. Anyone have a mirror?
Oh, no, actually.
I've got that book. about
Rod
the-
and
Rod
Mirror.
and Mirror.
All right. Bring it
So-
open.
Let's read it.
So you take a second to read it, and as you browse through it real quick, and you realize the relic you're looking for is a mirror.
Oh.
And it's held within this temple.
Right.
Reflection.
All right. Interesting. All right. I'll check the door for traps.
All right.
That is 22.
All right. You check the door. The only thing that you notice is that it is perfectly balanced on its hinges, and will open without a problem.
In or out?
It opens in,
All right. Then I just give it a nudge.
and it's smooth.
Floats.
Cool beans. What do I see inside?
You see 4 pillars, and that's it.
They go up to the ceiling?
Mhm.
Do I see anything on the back wall?
Not from where you're at.
Nuts. All right. I've done a lot here. Somebody else want to...
All right, I'll go in as
That's
well.
good.
Yeah. This seems like something maybe Ko needs to do.
I agree.
I think you have a valid
Possibility.
point. I'm not going in there, buddy.
Oh, you're not
Well,
going
you're
in?
not.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not
You
until,
guys not
We're all
going
like,
into?
we're like,
I
and then
thought
like,
you were
when
going
you go
in.
into a private moment, just
not until I see what happens to you.
All right, well, I will go into the center of the room then.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Someone's brave.
You go in, and
Yes,
you just
yeah.
see your reflection
All right.
ahead of you.
Like right. Oh, this thing right here.
Yep.
Right. So I sort of look into my reflection, and I'm sort of thinking about everything that happened in the dungeon in my
No,
past.
keep going. I have a thought.
Okay.
No, you're good.
And I'm sort of doing what the door said. I'm sort of reflecting on everything that happened up to this point, and sort of feeling at peace with everything in my past.
All right. What are you guys doing?
everyone's
Just peeking
everyone's
through.
heads are just peeking through. Like,
Okay. Is that pretty much it?
Yeah.
All right. I need all of you to make a will save.
Oh, Dawn. I wasn't
All
looking
of
at
us
him.
or him? Everybody.
Technically, right now it's just Ko.
Okay.
because you guys wouldn't quite be able to see the mirror from where
We'd be seeing
you
his
are.
back.
I was gonna
right?
say you did say I couldn't see it, so
That is a. I don't have minus anymore. So that's 25.
Okay. Nothing bad happens to you.
Okay.
Oh,
For once.
Roll perception.
for once.
That is a 14.
Okay. So far as you can tell, it's just a giant mirror.
Alright.
are you dead yet?
Not yet.
Anything in there notable? Weird?
I don't know, did I experience anything with that will save? I don't, not that I know of, right?
Not that you know of, no.
Yeah. So far I'm just seeing a reflection of myself, and that's about it so far.
So there's a giant mirror.
Correct. I don't. It seems very big. I don't know if we could carry it out with us. So
Maybe you should break it into manageable pieces.
Oh no. Oh dear.
the book doesn't say anything about what to do.
I mean, you're gonna have to spend a long while because you're kind of digging around through the book. If you want to spend the time, you can, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bit.
There's no light from outside reaching in here, is there?
There's just a little bit of ambient light in here.
Okay.
And there's nothing noticeable about the pillars, right? They're just sort of structural.
Yeah,
Just
there
really
seems to
just
be
the
holding
mirror.
up what the other room was that you'd be now underneath.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that.
And there's nothing else
Yes.
except for the mirror, correct?
Correct.
Well, I'm a little stumped on what to do now.
I'll be honest. I don't know if you felt the same way, but when we first came here, there was that like pool that just drained, and I felt a little twingy, a little weird. So I'm a little hesitant to come in here. You didn't feel anything like that, right?
I felt a huge weight off my shoulders after.
Hey, Ko, why don't you look in the mirror to see if there's anything about the room that you can see in the reflection? Right?
So roll
to try
perception
and
for
notice
that?
You already
something in
rolled
the
your
room.
perception.
Yeah, I already
You
rolled
haven't
it.
I figured
Figured
that.
out
I figured
what
that's
was
what the perception roll was for.
Yeah.
Ah.
I didn't really notice anything in the reflection.
Okay. I guess.
You know what you have to do.
I
Just
know.
nobody wants to do it.
No, I have an idea of the way this is going to work, but I don't want to fail any of my checks. Screw it.
You got wheels turning. What you thinking?
I will walk in, take the right,
Okay.
and look.
Alright. Make a will save.
What do I behold? A 19 on my will
You
save.
seem to be fine.
Do I see
Now roll perception.
anything in my reflected self's hand?
Ooh.
Roll
That's
perception.
very specific.
That is a 27.
It looks to be exactly like you, but it isn't moving the same way you're moving. Every once in a while, it moves just a little different than what. And you're like, wait, did I do that? Did something's off here?
I'm so glad we did.
Okay. I look past the version of myself. Is there anything behind it?
No.
Wait, no. Like no pillars.
Oh no, you see the pillar.
Oh,
the,
right,
the
but
room is
Basically,
the same.
there's
Okay,
nothing
okay.
standing behind
No.
me.
No, there's nothing behind you.
Or something like
Oh boy.
Cypher, you see anything unique?
Other than myself looks weird and not myself.
Ko's image looks over at you
Oh,
and then looks back the way the Ko is looking.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna come in just the front just to be like, what? I'm not looking at. I'm just looking at you guys. What?
So you're like behind the pillar?
I'm
Alright.
like
Do
right
we see
here.
Anasha
No,
in
I
the reflection?
got it.
Like right here.
Okay.
From one of your angles, one of you is
Yeah.
able to see Anasha now
I
in the
gotcha.
mirror.
What?
And if you can barely see her, but you notice that Anasha's
Is moving weirdly as
it's
well.
almost preparing itself.
Yeah.
I have a
I got it
feeling that
now.
we're gonna have to fight ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I barely sneak into the room. Just like
I just kind of.
1 foot over the line and just kind of
Make a reflex save.
reflex save?
Yes.
yeah, because the door's gonna close on you.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
no! Oh no! Oh,
this
you're
entire
like
place is
straddling
magic. It knows how
Uh,
many people's here.
That's 18.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to jump out of the way. You want to jump
into
out
the room or
in?
out of the room? Yeah, this is a moment of truth. Are you going to leave us to fight 3-on-4?
Or is it 3-on-3? It does not. It depends on who's
I'm
in the
gonna.
room.
I
Well,
got
if
it.
we saw him come into the room,
Here's the thing, though.
Oh, I didn't think
Nothing's. I gotta jump in. I'm jumping in because I'm all about the treasure. We're not getting any
Truth.
we're not getting any treasure if we just.
if we kill ourselves,
Well, no, if it's clear like this is the last test.
we all die, but nobody knows because our mirror images take our place and start doing horrible
That
things.
sounds
That sounds
Whoa.
fantastic. I like that.
See, you should
Your-
never have ideas out
your-
loud.
your
The
next group
GM
of-
can-
If the GM kills all of you, the next,
All our next
group of
characters
players
are evil?
are gonna have to fight these guys again as they're going throughout the land destroying things.
I
Yes.
think if I would go the opposite direction of like we take over our mirror selves and then we have to go back and sabotage everything.
If you're going back as evil,
That's right.
Huh.
It's an evil. It turns into an evil campaign.
the dark
which
versions
are
of yourself.
those are
Yeah.
hard to run.
Oh man.
All right,
All right, he's jumped in.
he's in.
Alright, so as you jump in out of the way, the door and
Oh.
out steps from the mirror 4 reflections of yourselves.
Oh.
Is that where we end?
I think that's where we're ending. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
How convenient.
Yeah, I know.
That looks nothing like me.
That actually looks exactly
I know.
like you.
Like
So,
not bad of a
think,
reflection.
most of you have played or at least seen Shadow Link.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. You have to fight the dark version of yourself.
Yeah.
So, and the mirror shrinks and is now sitting on a pedestal.
Well, that's super cool.
Yeah, if they don't get it.
And that's where we're ending.